Argon
so you
boss
guys are here on the map. Let me move you to the map so that you can see where you are.
Hey, what up? It's your boy Hornegard. I'm here with my. He's so funny. He's so funny.
Thank you, Satch. Yes.
You on the right? You on the right one?
Just see black.
Yeah, we're in that little
We're
hallway.
like way down in the middle because we just
Tiny
got to the
little
spirit
hall.
area.
Yes.
Okay, good deal.
Yeah, we were about to descend and deal with whatever the elven cursor is.
Elven cursor.
Yeah, they curse in Elvish. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
the guy that said basically that cussed. He spoke Elvish. That's correct. Okay. So let me grab you guys then and move you downstairs. Well, let me see. Which map is this? Oh, no. There must be another map. There is. You need to be on this other one. The ground floor. So let me put you on the ground floor. Hold on. Alrighty. And you guys are here now.
Okay. Got it?
Alright, which is... Ah, yeah, so you're on the balcony, and you can kind of like look down over the balcony into the area below, which was that kind of foyer with the torn tapestries and stuff like that. And you guys, yeah, you pretty much came straight up the stairs. And then this way, I believe. And then up the stairwell here. You came in from kind of down in this neck of the woods because you came in on the ground floor through the broken walls and then through and into the foyer. Okay. Where do you guys want to go from here?
Where did we hear the cursing
Sneak
down here?
downstairs and look for the.
All you really know was you were on the floor above it, and it was down below somewhere. Obviously, it couldn't have been too far away because you heard it.
Got it.
I mean, most of the walls
Wait,
are
is it a
crumbled.
balcony?
Where you are here, yes,
Yeah.
you can see over this
Oh.
balcony down into the foyer.
And there's the extremely handsome busts like up here, and then there's like the
Yeah.
damaged ones below that are
Those
also
super
very
handsome.
handsome. Oh my
Yes.
goodness!
Yeah, I did a hot check on him.
But most of the floor on this side is like broken out,
Correct.
right? So if we were to go down that way, we'd be able to like look down into the
And that's-
whole area.
That's where the spiders attacked us, right?
yeah.
Correct.
And that's kind of the largest part of the thing, so we'd get the most checked immediately that way.
Okay. If I look off the balcony here, do I see the elf anywhere?
If you look over the balcony? Okay, nope. So if you look straight down, I'll give you the description again. The room is like a giant tomb. The grand staircase leads up stone balconies held aloft by stone pillars and arches. A tall, faded tapestry depicting a noble in silver armor hangs from an iron rod above the staircase landing. 6 sets of double doors lead from the foyer. Along the walls, displayed on marble pedestals, are 3 alabaster busts of handsome men. A 4th bust and its pedestal have been knocked over, and their shattered remains lie strewn upon the mosaic floor. 2 large chandeliers of wrought iron hang from the ceiling like monstrous black spiders. But, yep. But the doors are kind of, there's doors down here and here, and here, and here, and underneath you, like here and here, is all these different doors. You came through one of them, like this one here, I believe. Yes, that's the one you came from. The door that's kind of under the balcony right here. But I mean, you really haven't done much in the way of exploring because you kind of came into that room, went straight through, and straight up the stairs, turned right, straight up, and went pretty much to the dude.
Yeah, talk to the guy.
Funny how we kind of just found him right off the bat. We usually suck at finding things. Like as a party, just as like a group. I would say probably just gonna move towards the hallway here and then like try and check into that main area from here. See if I
Okay,
can't
like
spot anybody.
You want to like go to the edge of the balcony and peer down?
Yeah, like look around because I know that's the big chamber where we kind of went through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And most of the ceiling here, as you said, had kind of given away. When you look down into there, other than corpses of spiders and stuff like that, doesn't seem to be any other life or activity down there.
Well, it's weird as you think of an undead skeleton, but we're always looking at their skeleton, so like it's like the first spider, they don't get more scary. Anyway, I'll go back and be like somewhere else in the house. And kind of gesture to keep exploring.
Okay.
Are we being? Is everyone being quiet in front of me? Because I'm taking my cue from what you guys are doing.
I'm assuming nobody said anything
Yeah,
or
we're
really
kinda
moved.
sneaking.
So, other
Yeah,
than,
I think we know this house has got possibility of more dangers hiding in it. So Douglas would
Yeah.
definitely be like, everybody
Proceeding
like
with caution.
keep quiet.
Yeah.
Keep low. Stay alert.
I do love how light on your feet you are for such a big guy. It makes me.
But I'm really not.
Twinkly, the twinkliest little. No, me.
Oh, you. Oh,
I think you mean, right?
you got fancy footwork. You're
Yeah, you got little twinkle toes too.
I kind of nudge Gemma in front of me as I'm still on the stairs.
Push.
She's in front of me.
Come on, honey. It's all right. It's all right. Daddy's got
Come
you.
on.
Going.
okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Stay behind
kind of
me.
check out the area up ahead here because we hadn't gone through this way yet.
Alrighty.
Just kind of creeping behind.
Just my experience map making tells me that might be a door. I can't tell from
Right.
the way that it's cut out.
All right. So as you approach, you can see that it kind of veers round to the left. There's a door up here, and you can make out a door here. But here, in the corner, a red velvet curtain hangs in front of an alcove in the southeast corner of this hall. It ripples ever so slightly.
Be a good view out to the back, unless somebody's in it. I'm gonna do that goofy thing they do in movies. I'm gonna take my rapier out and I'm just gonna kind of sweep the curtain with that
Okay.
to try and get a view behind it.
Nice.
All right.
You
Um,
died.
The curtain
Yeah,
beats you.
see you guys.
It's a mimic.
It's
Okay.
over.
So yeah, in there,
Sure.
you notice that there's three kind of windows behind it. One of which has kind of got a fairly large crack and a chip missing, and that little gust of wind is what's making the curtain move. However, there is a black cloth covering something atop a white marble pedestal here.
I'm gonna open the curtain behind me so my family can look in and see what I'm about to do. I'm just gonna, because I was hoping that maybe the person was back here, but also kind of dreading that the person would be back there. And then I'm gonna use the tip of my sword to just kind of
Look
take
the cloth off.
Yep.
Okay, I'm poised
Okay.
behind you.
I'm bracing myself for the hottest possible bust.
Well,
Hell
You mean
yeah.
one that'll make you bust?
Oh,
Oh,
Sorry,
God.
guys. I'm
Well,
sorry.
I mean,
damn.
The
Bust,
worst
bust,
the worst
bust.
the worst Trip gets is
Oop.
like a really bad aesthetic crush. He just goes, "Oh, that's a really really pretty person. I want to make them like a happy person because they're so pretty, and when I look at them, they're pretty." Well, that's the furthest I would go. So he might fall in love with the bust. I don't know. It's about the same.
well, how
Level of
much?
Safe,
attraction.
at least
So
it's
how
safe,
much do you
know?
love your sister Gemma?
oh shit.
Because it's a
Oh.
bust of her.
Oh
What?
shit.
What?
Oh.
It is a perfectly, exquisitely carved bust of Gemma Mildwood's kind of upper arms
you about
or
to say?
shoulders and head.
Yeah, why were you gesturing like this so much?
To kind of
Why'd
show you, it's just like this
It's a
area
bust of
here.
her
Okay,
That's the whole
you
thing,
can go
right?
like this. The gesture isn't this for. The gesture's this.
Yeah, or you really did kind of go like you're a cup and some
You
bosom.
were-
It's a bust.
You were heaving them.
You were lost in the mood, man.
Wow.
But yes, it is Gemma Mild.
Okay, it's Gemma. Do we all see this?
You're going to
Well,
hear
currently no,
Trip
'cause I
out loud
think
say,
He's just
"Aw,
kind of like
it's
pulled the
ugly."
He's
curtain back
peeking.
and then
Okay,
flipped it
okay.
up, so.
Got it. Okay. Be careful. Be careful.
What the hell?
What is it?
What do you see?
I opened the curtain. Everybody can see
Okay,
it.
so you pull the curtain back, and then all of you will see the little alcove with a white cloth, a black cloth laying on the floor, but on a little white marble pedestal is the perfect bust of young Gemma Mildwood. Exactly
like
as
how
she
you're
appears
saying that.
today.
I don't like how you're saying that at all.
That's your mind. I can't control how
Yeah,
you
Christy,
think.
you can't. You're not one to talk about what you just said
The
earlier about.
edifice.
I mean, you could
The
say
facade.
statue. You can, yeah,
Well,
any
it's
of
not a
those things.
statue because a statue implies the whole body.
Right. Yep. There's my daughter's
The
perfect
exact
bust.
likeness.
Right there.
Carved into
Right
stone.
before my eyes.
An effigy of her upper torso showing no
Still
appendages
not
at all
helping.
except her head.
Still not helping at all.
In essence, a bust.
Yeah, I've seen Greek statues where their arms were not included,
So there
but
you go
you
then.
still saw plenty.
Another
Okay.
one to talk about,
I
yeah.
don't understand what's happening. Why? What is
Uh,
this?
What?
Why
what
is this?
Who put this
Might
here?
have some kind of enchantment on it.
Did you do this trip as a joke?
Yeah, I just expertly carved this, and that's why I go bar to bar setting up fights for Uncle Seth to make money, because I'm talented like that, and that's what I do with my life.
Douglas is gonna touch it.
Okay.
Douglas dies.
It's got a typical icy cold feel, partially
wanna see
because
if
it's
it's
made
real.
of stone, but also because there's a strong flowing breeze coming from the cracked window.
How did they do this? Who?
You know, time works out here. Maybe Gemma's the next great thing in this order? I don't know.
No, that can't be. She's not gonna be here for long. That they can't make statues of her. It's got to be a
No.
mistake. There must be just somebody who looks like her.
Oh,
As I learn
there's
more
another
about
one over
magic and
there.
the art of divination, perhaps someone, who's better at divination,
Oh,
saw me in the future as a leader.
you
you
know about divination.
that's what it is.
Can you,
Yeah.
can you, knowing about divination, divine some information on this, perhaps? Could you glean this? Gleam
I'm
it.
going to approach the statue as if
Okay.
and kind of like look at it in detail.
So one of the things that you notice about it is your facial expression is almost one of kind of terror on the bust.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't like
shit.
that one bit.
Okay.
It's not a very flat.
I'm
It's
making
it's
a face
a
I
perfect,
would never ever
perfect
make.
carving,
first
but
of
it is
all.
not very flattering.
Yes.
Wow.
So whoever did this had some kind of false premonition.
It's got to be a mistake. Douglas is just gonna kind of trip and over himself to get to this other one to see what's behind this curtain,
Okay, so you want to move up to the.
if you'll allow. Yeah.
Okay. Well, while they're down there looking at that, yeah. So you want to do the same thing, like just peer the curtain back. Okay. Once again, a red velvet curtain hangs in front of an alcove in this would be the northeast corner of the hall. However, when you peer behind it, this alcove is empty, except for the narrow windows in the back wall.
Okay. I'm gonna walk back over, but okay, there's nothing in the other one. So they didn't get anyone else. It's just Gemma. But it might not be Gemma. Maybe just somebody that looks like her.
No, that's me.
It's not.
I'm just
you.
gonna
It can't
go
be
ahead
you.
and
How-
I'm gonna take the cloth
I don't
and recover it.
Okay.
Just for peace of mind. That bust is funky.
Funky bust.
All right. So you have a door here, and
Yeah.
here,
Oh, there-
and there was one here as well.
Let's
There are doors here, you
proceed-
said?
Yeah, there's one right there.
Maybe let's proceed in the order of doors and then just go from there.
Yes.
Yeah.
uh,
I'm gonna open. Yeah, trip.
Yeah,
open the
if
door,
you're,
Trip
if you're
wants
gonna
to.
open it, you can go ahead. I'm not a fan of opening doors and dying.
I'm peering over shoulders to see if there's any
Okay.
more of my children.
So Seth, you're going to open this door.
more of my
Yes.
kids' busts.
Okay.
So
What do you see? Well,
bathtub.
the room contains an iron tub and has wooden paneling on the walls that rise to a height of 3 feet. Above the paneling, the walls are painted with a continuous faded mural of a mountainscape.
Does the mountainscape look familiar to me
Yeah.
at all?
It does. It's the Balanok Mountains, which is kind of what you see if you look outside.
Okay.
Oh, we know where to shit. I'm gonna look back to everybody.
It's the ready room, yeah?
Huh?
Well, I'm
What?
assuming this hosted a cloister of knights. They probably had a room to doff armor and relax.
No. This is where they cleaned themselves.
Yeah,
Bathtub.
yeah. You would doff
You
your
don't don
armor.
on.
Doff.
Oh. I don't know what that means.
It's the opposite of dawn.
I don't know what that means.
Much like dusk.
Dusk?
Oh,
No.
I know that one.
So like
what?
to don your armor is to put it on.
I get it.
To
Okay, I get it.
off is like a weird Francophile
You mean
way of
doff?
saying take off
I
your
think,
armor.
yes, I believe the
Are you saying
pronunciation
doff?
is Doff. D''OFF.
Yeah, to doff it.
Doff your
Yes.
armor.
I don't-
Darth armor.
I'm not crazy, right? There's somebody in chat who LARPs, right? That's right.
It
You
is.
doff it.
It is.
We're just gaslighting
Just-
so
just
hard.
play his
I will
face with
don
a-
my
Hey,
I'll
hey,
gaslight you.
Satch, I'm playing my character. My character never heard the word
I know,
doff before.
and that's
Yeah.
why it didn't strike me as weird.
He doesn't
because
wear
I'm
armor.
I study heraldry for fun. I'm a weirdo.
You are a weirdo.
Make her question everything, guys. Let's go.
I'm just
People
gonna
in this
gosh.
land is not that corrupts. It's my goddamn family gaslighting me.
I'm gonna close the door and shrug at everybody and be like,
Who better? But then.
why would you take off your armor in a bathtub? I don't.
No, you take it off, then go in the bath.
What if
It's
it
too-
rusts from all the water around?
No, you don't. You don't
slip.
bring the armor in. You doff your armor in this room. You probably have a squire
it.
who takes your
God, we
armor.
really are assholes as a
You
family.
You take the
You all
armor. It
deserve
probably
to die.
goes to a separate space where the squire would, you buff and oil it, and they deal
So
with
then
that.
you
And
then you walk to the bathroom in the buff.
fuck
you
you
doff-
all. I'm gonna kick this door
You
open.
doff it in the buff.
Kick in the door. It's Munchkin time. Okay. All right. You kick in the door. All right.
Kind of
So
weird looking room.
this
but
is
okay.
like a wooden balcony that you can see to the left and right 2 more little flights of stairs. The wooden balcony is overhanging the mansion's chapel. An exquisitely carved wooden throne rests at the west end between the 2 doors, and narrow archways lead to spiral staircases going both up and down. Hanging from the high ceiling is yet another iron chandelier with a candle holder shaped like tiny silver dragons.
Oh, that's cute. It's all on theme. I love this place. Can we retire here? Okay, yeah, I'll just kind of walk into the room and wait for my family, I guess.
Okay?
Follow you in.
I'm assuming you left the
Yeah.
door open.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. In I come.
Yep.
What do we have here?
It's like probably a room where somebody would speak.
Yeah,
I
it's
gotta
it's
tell you,
very.
the-
If you were down, like in the chapel area down here, kind of looking up, you could see whoever was sitting on the throne.
I gotta tell you, the floor plan of this house doesn't really make sense.
It's not really a house. It's
It's very closed off. Knock a couple of these walls out.
Again, it's for a cloister of knights. And we're missing
Open
the
it.
grand hall. It was full of spiders. I don't think the spiders were part of the original floor plan.
Should we finish off this floor before we go?
Well, if you guys are looking, I mean, I'm assuming, are you looking down over the balcony into the cloistery area below, or are you just
yeah, I would definitely peek down in there.
In that case, cracked wooden pillars support a wooden U-shaped balcony which you're standing on, which is overhanging the stone-walled chapel. Narrow archways lead to a spiral staircase that curls up to the balcony, and doors set in the north wall have wooden beams, locking them in place. At the east end of the chapel rests a stone altar that would be right here. The altar is carved with a rising sun bas relief. Tall, arching windows set with panels of stained glass decorated the walls of the altar behind. One of the windows has been shattered, covering the chapel floor with shards of colored glass, and has allowed a thick fog to waft in. Through the fog, you think you can make out the form of 3 kneeling figures at the base of the altar.
Like human-sized, or
yeah.
Oh, well, that's what we're after, I think. Is it moving?
They are not moving. There's 3 of them, and they're all just kneeling, kind of with their heads bowed down in front of the altar.
Then that's not what we're after, and if we disturb that, we die.
Let's move on quietly.
I mean, we're making noise in here, right? They're not responding to us? Because
Well-
we've said some things inside this balcony.
A few, but I mean, you haven't.
I mean, I kicked the door. And...
I mean, yeah, he did kick
Yeah.
the door.
I mean, they're not looking up at the balcony, and if clearly they probably would have heard you.
I mean, yeah, I imagine there's echoes and
It's
stuff.
Yeah, this is a pretty echoey place, considering the fact that Sunshine Kitty, thank you for the resub. Hands up. Yeah, considering the fact that this is a stone, very open place. It is kind of echoey for sure.
Okay.
So we're like making a ton of noise, and whoever's here has absolutely heard us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to this door and open it while everyone's filing out.
Okay.
Follow him.
1 second. Find something real quick. My dashboard. There it is. Okay. So yeah, you're funneling out. Is Octavius deliberately staying in this room for a reason?
No, he's
or-
going out too.
Oh, okay, all right.
I was waiting until everybody else got it
Gotcha.
out and then
You're being
followed behind.
polite. Polite boy.
Yep. He doesn't care. He's like, this is like a museum to him at this point.
No, he's like bored.
He's so bored. There's nothing cool here.
Right,
So he's
it's all
at this moment
old-
he's just kind of following along.
Makes perfect sense. Okay, you open that door. Rainwater seeps through cracks in the ceiling and flows into a pool of sagging wooden floor. The pool fills about half the room. Bare stone shelves line the walls.
And there, okay, bear. Got it.
Yeah. Other than a few cobwebs and dust.
Well, we have a leak. Let's leave the door and I gotta move to the step to the side.
Need a plumber.
Cracked
Oh.
ceiling, water coming in.
All right, let me take a look at it. See what I can do here. Start rolling my sleeves up like I'm gonna fix it.
Going to
Don't have
dad
my
mode.
tools. Yeah, I don't have my tools here, but I'm sure I can, figure this out.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I guess inspect it.
Okay.
See if I can see what's
Okay.
going on, where it's coming from.
All right, so you kind of go over to look
Sloshing
at
around in it.
it. I'm going to allow you, because of one of your newfound abilities, I'm going to allow you a wisdom perception check to avoid what's about to happen.
Oh, no.
Based on
boy.
the fact that you have
I don't like
you
the
have
sound of
improved
that.
hearing now. If you
Okay.
pass
Oh,
this,
yeah,
I will
no.
give you a dexterity saving throw.
Hmm.
Okay,
So
so wisdom perception, you said?
yeah, so basically it's a
perception
perception check.
Okay.
And you have advantage on it because it is oratory, so it is based on
Yes.
your extra dog
Okay.
like hearing.
Come on, little
Don't-
ruby real ears.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice,
You,
nice.
Okay.
you hear the straining of the wood beneath your feet as it's about to give way. Now, without that, you basically fall through the floor here and it goes down a long way and it hurts. However, because you heard the sign of the wood cracking, I will allow you a dexterity saving throw to try to leap back right as the floor gives way.
Okay. Dexterity saving
That's
throw.
not with advantage, though.
Great.
Come on, Douglas.
You got good
Oh,
dex.
you got this, Doug.
Yeah, good.
15.
Oh, that's so good.
Nice.
15.
Yep.
Cool,
So
cool.
Douglas
Okay.
literally
Cool.
leaps back as you see several of the wooden beams collapse where he was standing, and the water kind of like flushed down to the floor below.
Oof.
Deep breaths as you're like, kind of panicked somewhat, I'm sure.
Well, Christy didn't move her token, so I guess she did fall after all.
I did not. I moved my body in real life,
Yeah.
as you saw. I went like this, so that means in character I went back.
Yes, no, you definitely managed to avoid that.
Thank you. All right, that's not good floor in there. We're gonna have to definitely get somebody in here to take a look at that. Beyond my
Yep.
skill sets.
Years of waterlogging in that wood has made it very brittle and unsafe.
Do not go in there.
Yeah, that
Go
makes
fall.
sense. You come out of the restroom, do not go in there.
Do not go in there.
Okay.
Ow. Glad I didn't actually like walk in. I just saw it. Look,
Yeah, you're such an oaf. You'd have just gone crash.
I totally would have. Yeah, I'm gonna walk forward to this hallway.
Yeah,
Let's
Okay.
keep going.
Time to keep going.
Yeah, I mean, you know where these stairs go down, so. Alrighty.
Just on a scale of 1 to 10, how handsome is this bust?
Oh, very, very. They're all very handsome. So there is a door in front of you, Seth, and it is in fact partially opened already.
Yep, I'm looking in without going in. Seeing if I hear anything or see anything.
From
Looks like a bed.
you can make out a bed and a rug. That's about all. But most of the room is kind of obscured from you, so because the doorway is only like slightly open.
Yeah, I'll step in then.
All right, you push it all the way open. All right.
Sure.
So this room is basically there are two beds with torn canopies standing against opposite walls with a tattered rug lying on the floor between them. Set into the far wall is a fireplace black with soot. And a soft hiss can be heard underneath the hearth.
Yeah, so what does it sound like? I mean, it's a hiss, but
Just like a...
yeah, I'm gonna back up. I'm not stupid. I hear a hiss. We're in a place with a dragon. I'm gonna look to Gemma. Something hissed in there.
It could be a cat. Let me go look.
Of course, your mind will go to the cat.
Could be, she's not wrong.
There's a dragon in here. We heard it downstairs, and
There's
think
no
it's a.
dragon in here, and it's a shadow right now. And I'm gonna
What if it's like a
go-
what if it's like a little dragon? You know?
Maybe I'm gonna go
Little
in
dragon van.
and look around for a tiny dragon or a cat.
Okay. Well, you can see the fireplace black with soot. You can see the two beds with the ripped canopies above them and the rug. You don't hear any hisses, though.
I don't hear anything. Were you just making it up?
Why would I make something like that up?
I'm gonna check under this rug.
I'm not your brothers.
Okay,
I don't.
You kind of
Thank you.
lift the rug. Because it's so old and mildewy, it's a little bit kind of stuck down. It doesn't really lift up like a fresh rug would. Pieces of it kind of lift up. It's cleaner under there, but other than that, you don't really see anything of worth or of any real value.
Okay, I'm gonna walk across to like the windows, I guess, and look out.
Okay, stop about there for me, please.
That's a snake under the bed.
Stop right there. Okay. As you get to that point, suddenly there is a massive eruption from the fireplace, filling the room with soot. I would like the two of you that are in the room to both give me a... Let's see, that is going to be a dexterity saving throw, please.
Hey, that's pretty good. Oh
Okay,
no,
nice.
Gemma.
Wait,
Oh,
what the
not
hell?
nice.
Alright.
That's not what I rolled. Ah!
You rolled an 8. So
That's the second time this has happened where the display number is
yeah,
wrong.
there's obviously
Fine.
something wrong with the physical algorithm on the
I'm
on the
so
which the face
mad.
comes up. Okay. Well, being a little further back, you're just able to pull your cloak across in front of your eyes and mouth as this happens. Trip. So, other than the fact the room is kind of full of soot, like a big soot cloud, you're not choking on it. Gemma, you're kind of like, as you breathe in, it's like you suddenly like you've got soot in your mouth, soot in your eyes.
Okay.
Your eyes are watering. You're kind of coughing inanely. But what do we see?
Nothing because of the soot.
You don't. However, what you will see with squinting to protect your eyes, Trip, is a smoky formed little dragonet. It looks like a very small dragon, but it is kind of made of smoke and soot. It comes flying out from inside the blackness, which is what, as it beats its wings, is what caused a huge big eruption of soot and dust to fill the air. What do you want to do? Jane, you get to make a Constitution save each round. When you pass it, you stop hacking your lungs up and can start to act normally. But I guess we probably... I don't know whether you guys are going to end up fighting,
Maybe
not
initiatives?
fighting, but let's do initiatives anyway.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
Boy.
Yikesies.
Yay.
Oh, boy. All right, hold on.
Somebody do something good.
All right, hold on,
no.
hold on. I
Five and
got it,
three
guys. I
and
got it.
seven.
Oh, there
oh,
you go.
you do. Okay.
Seth, okay, thank
We
God.
got it. We got it, guys.
Why
We
did Seth
got it.
roll three
Oy.
times?
Oh, you sure?
Oh my God!
Ignore my last one. It's a 5. I'm only supposed to roll
No!
twice.
Check it, no!
I'm only supposed to roll twice.
Yeah.
Can we pick
What
two?
Okay,
in
so
the hell?
Seth and
Is that a
Douglas
5?
are tied on a 5. Trip is on a 4.
Yuck.
Gemma 11.
I'm gonna
And
take this as we're all just
fortunately-
surprised.
Fortunately, Octavius.
Well, I only got a 10.
Oh, actually, you're at 10. Damn,
Yeah.
that's the worst set of initiatives you
Yeah, I think so.
guys have ever done. I
We
think.
just made history. That's awful.
Wow. Okay. Let me find my.
We just roll a hypothetical set to see if we're cursed.
See why we're rolling crap all of a sudden? Where is he?
That was insane. Because we have like bonuses and stuff, right? We get bonuses?
That's a thing.
Shit. I was scared. I don't know.
Okay. Let's see. I need an initiative for him.
Boop.
This is where we typically roll a 20 because you guys all rolled bad. So, oh no, just a 16.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
fine.
Still.
No,
Has the
it's
same effect. Okay. So on his turn, he is going straight to the doorway. Does not attack
What?
either one of
Why?
you guys.
Wait.
So basically,
Weird.
all of a sudden,
What the fuck?
Seth, you're gonna see basically a little puff of smoke, dragon-shaped, comes zooming out the door, and behind him, nothing but a big pile of ash and soot, and you can all hear Gemma coughing her guts up in there.
Why me? I didn't do anything.
Gemma, make your... He didn't attack you. I haven't said he attacked you.
Okay.
Just come out the door.
Just a spirit.
Yeah.
So Gemma, make your first con save. DC is 15. Bam!
Hey!
Hey!
No one voted for you, though.
Natural 20!
When I voted for
Sorry.
A fool's bet.
Strahd. Well, no, it's just I'm taking it personally as well.
You're just jealous there's not a bust of you, huh?
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Triple
right,
love
Gemma,
that.
you very quickly managed to kind of clear your lungs, pull your hood up around your nose and stuff, and recompose yourself. Octavius,
Yes.
you can kind of see this thing floating around as it comes out the doorway. Obviously, you're right behind your wall of a father, but you can see that it's there.
Okay.
What do you wish to do?
But it's not attacking anybody? It's just trying to fly
Hasn't
out?
done yet.
I'm going to try to... Man, I'm going to try to jump on this thing and wrestle to the ground.
You're gonna try to jump on it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to let it fly away.
All right. Give me a grapple check then.
All right, so I got to run between my father's legs and just like, give it a jump. Yeah. I have the worst strength in the world, but this thing looks tiny too, so I think I have a chance against it. What do I roll for that, Gore?
You should have a macro for it.
Oh, do I? Where is it on our sheet?
Let's see.
Grapple is athletics.
You basically,
Skill,
you
right?
just make an athletics check.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Hell
Okay.
yeah.
And it makes an opposed check against that.
Sure does. I have a +2 in it, guys.
Oh, well, it doesn't have much either.
I'm still a little baby boy.
But
boy,
enough.
Jesus, I was never beating that.
Okay, you dive at it, but it kind of like just wisps up a little bit as you kind of clutch at thin air.
All right. Hell yeah.
Seth and Douglas, you both get to act at the same time. What do you want to do?
Can I see anything to shoot?
I mean, yeah,
From
you
my
can see a
angle?
little cloudy dragon thing.
A puff of it? Okay. Without, and I won't hit my son?
He's very short. It's flying and he's on the ground. So if you
I
don't
mean
want to
Trip,
hit your son,
who's-
just don't shoot the
who's-
floor. You'll be fine.
I mean Trip, who's ahead of me. In that corner.
No, I mean you're not
Okay.
going to be shooting through the door. So
Just making sure you're not going to try to get me. All right, I'm going to shoot it.
okay.
And I will put Slayer's Prey on it if I do in fact hit it.
14. You will hit it.
Okay. 6.
So
What's that?
14. So for 17 points of
Mhm.
damage. Okay,
Nice.
you blast this little creature with your arrow. It kind of like loses shape for a brief second as the arrow kind of rips through it, but then it reforms behind the arrow. But it is still physically there, although it's a lot kind of more misshapen than it was before. Seth.
So the room exploded in soot, and this thing charged out the door. Seth is not prepared for this whatsoever.
Yeah.
So honestly, what he would do is haymaker punches. He's going to just attack twice. This
Okay.
is his regular attack action. Because it's like a panic, like a reaction, like holy shit, what the hell? You know.
Yeah, it's like right there.
There's
in your
no
face.
planning there. So all these are rolled with disadvantage. Attack 1,
Misses.
attack 2, It's just a blind
swipe
panic
at it, and the
punch.
second one just kind of woofs right through it. The whole thing just kind of like falls apart. And it just loses its form. However, as it does so, it kind of goes in almost like a little burst of like a little crap firework, just going poof. And for about 5 foot, there's a thick cloud of dense smoke that is pretty much obscuring, so you can't see through the doorway at this point. Trip. Technically, you can act if you wish to. You're muted.
God, I was. Yeah, honestly, seeing the thing just kind of swoop by and poof, and kind of coughing against the wall, seeing Gemma in trouble, I'm gonna run up to make sure Gemma's okay because I just saw her in extreme pain, albeit carved in marble.
The soot, my eyes. I can't.
Can I prestidigitate to unsoil her eyes?
Like to blow the crap out of her face.
Yeah, like
You can
just
cast the spell, see what happens. You can certainly try.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to prestidigitate this because it has unsoiling as an effect, and I figure that might do it.
Okay. So yeah, what you really are able to do is kind of like blast away the remnants of dust and smoke that was kind of still hanging in the air, clearing it out from, like a 10-foot area around you guys is now cleaned, and it's all just falling away from you, but outside of a 10-foot circle. So you've kind of cleansed the air really here. Gemma's already kind of stopped coughing and spluttering, and a good bit of the blackness of the soot and stuff that was all over her face has kind of like been, blasted off. But she doesn't look as dirty as she did just a few minutes ago. Seconds ago.
Dirty sister. No.
Ow. Did you say?
No, it was a salad fingers thing.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. That's what I thought I heard. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Where is it? For whatever.
I'm gonna just kind of point through the door.
We got it in there.
In the doorway, you guys basically just see a big, dense, thick ball of like black sooty and smoke just kind of like hanging there in the air.
Is everyone okay? Hello?
I got the black lung, Daddy.
No. I guess I just try to peer in and.
Yeah, I mean it's
Find my way
really
in?
at this point it's more just obscuring view than anything else. You can kind of peer in, and your
Just kind of bump into
your
Octavius
kids, your
as
eldest
I try
and your
to-
middle child are both physically okay.
It was a jump scare, but we're okay. We used save states.
I told you I heard a hiss. Just for the record, Gemma, not a cat.
Okay, it wasn't a cat.
It
Cats
was
and
a
dragons look alike sometimes. I don't know.
What was that?
It was a little dragon.
You really think that was a dragon? That kid? Maybe just a big lizard?
Well, the soul of Argynvost is not exactly at rest. So it could just be an after image. Some kind of illusory magic. I don't know.
Trapped in here? Just hanging out in this bedroom?
Fluttering around, causing jump scares, yeah. That being said, not much in here. I'm gonna go ahead and peer under the bed because that's where I hide my stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll check this other one.
Other than a thick layer of dust, there is nothing else underneath the beds. No boogeyman.
Good spot to rest, nothing else. If you don't mind the dragon barreling through the room every 4th hour on the hour.
Do you want to go look out this window? When I was
Okay.
headed.
If you peer out the window, you can basically see out there to the back of the estate, where you can see what looks like a large stone gazebo. At the corner of each of the elements of the gazebo is a silver dragon statue, like perched on the top.
Okay. Wait. I'm gonna take out the cards again just to read it.
Okay.
See here. I'm gonna point out the window and just say there's more stone dragons back here, and there's the one on top there. Should we go check that out? Or is that the place where we'll get killed by that guy if we go look?
Could be either.
We'll have to tread carefully, and hopefully he won't.
Cool.
Pardon me, brother. I can share a space with you because you're small.
That's right.
We could always play dumb. We get there and say, "Oh, sorry, we're just looking around, doing a tour."
Ah, yes, vengeful spirit. It's fine. We were just confused.
Yes, we weren't taking anything. We're just looking.
So obviously this
With our
sword
eyes.
you've run through me, this magical glyphed sword thing that you've run through me is obviously a mistake. Please take it back.
Door trip.
I just picked this one. It's arbitrary.
Okay, so Trip and Trip and Seth, you've kind of wandered off up to another door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of wait for the kids to follow me so we can
Okay.
continue on keeping up with them.
Triple open this
Keeping
door
up with
in
the
the
Wildwoods.
opening it without going in kind of way, so that Seth
Yeah.
is the first thing whatever's inside would
So you can at
see.
least
Hey.
peer in there and see what you see. Alrighty. Sure. Well, peering into this circular chamber, the room is littered with the wreckage of ancient bunk beds. 5 dirt-caked windows allow precious little light to enter, and between them are 4 empty armor stands. Empty torch sconces line the walls. However,
This is where they.
um, it is so. Okay, so at this point, that is you're at the doorway. Okay, and
Yeah,
I'm just
I'm in
looking
the
to see
doorway,
where
basically.
everybody else is at the same time.
Yeah, because Trip opened the door with his sword, his rapier, and kind of let
Yeah, I
me
just kind
walk
of
forward.
pushed it open to let it.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead, Seth. Take him
Thanks.
out.
Thanks, nephew.
I mean, would you rather I
No.
didn't expect you to be able to handle yourself? Just putting it out there.
That happens, Gore.
Well, here's what happens.
400 D8 damage.
As the 3-4, as basically, I'm going to say that I'm going to put you back to here because you may not step forward when you hear what I'm about to tell you.
Oh, it's gonna fall apart.
So basically, with the 3 of you and your weight, you're
Oh.
suddenly aware of the
Excuse
floor
me?
just kind of like drop about half an inch. When that happens, Doug, I'm going to need you still here. Because that's where you were when this happened. Because it's very relevant, I'm afraid. Upon doing so, Douglas, directly above your head, a section of wall drops straight down at a very rapid pace.
Oh shit!
You have a choice. You may jump backwards or forwards. Give me a dexterity saving throw and tell me which direction you jump. And I'm saying nothing other than it's like you suddenly hear a ching, and you glance up and see the wall just come straight down at a rapid speed. So it's like reflex.
Yeah.
Do you bolt forward and crash into the corridor, or do you leap back for safety that way? Your choice.
Can I get to my family if I leap forward?
I mean, you'll get to here.
Yeah, you'll be on our side of the wall. Or
Yeah,
floor,
I want
guess.
to jump towards my family.
Okay.
Obviously. Yes.
Family.
Just
Family.
remember, you were
Family.
given that choice. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
I don't like how he's saying that, everyone.
Nope.
No, we're all trapped. It's fine.
Okay.
There's windows.
With advantage because I'm so
Nope, because
heroic.
it's not smell or
Okay.
hearing.
But I
But-
smell the trap.
Nice try,
No.
Christy.
Not a trap.
Oh,
Oh,
The
thank
good
God.
news is you leap forward, like literally
Yay!
throw yourself forward as the wall comes crashing down. So, for all intents and purposes, this right here is wall. So
Cool.
let me do a thing here.
Do the
Um,
thing. Make it
Do the
good.
thing.
Do
Do
the
a
thing.
thing.
It's
It's
really
so
cool.
good. Oh,
There we go.
we're
Okay.
doing good again.
Awesome. Gore,
So
thanks
now
for
this is
this.
basically a closed-in corridor.
I can't keep up, Santa. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I was intentionally unrhyming and you were following along with the obvious choice. You were doing the right thing and I was being chaotic. This is why our characters
like
don't
it.
get along.
I like it. I like it very
Okay.
much.
Seth, where you're standing blocking the doorway, you
Yeah.
notice from where the blankets are, they begin to move.
Oh, goddamn.
And it looks like a body kind of like pushing itself up, like it was laying down flat under the blanket, but now it's pushing itself up. The blankets are kind of hurled apart. Oh, hang on.
Oh.
None of us can see it, and that's so funny.
As three kind of gaunt, armored, semi translucent figures emerge out from underneath the forms and the shape of the bed. Okay, no one else can really hear that. Most of you are probably preoccupied by the click that you heard behind you, and Douglas diving forward, like slamming into the wall and the window with his hands, trying not to be crushed by the wall that fell.
It's a bloody death trap, this place.
What do you want to do?
So, God, this is so typically Seth. With all the shit happening behind me, I'm going to just back up and close the door.
Okay, so you kind of like
And-
push your way back.
Close the door as quietly as I can.
Okay.
And I'm actually gonna, like, with my hands outstretched so I can grab both Trip and Gemma, just walk backwards. Like,
Okay.
push them kind of backwards.
Alright,
I'll
show me
follow
how
him.
far you're kind of going back, and are
Well,
either
I
of
mean-
you two trying to duck under his arms to stop him, or are you just allowing him to kind of back you up?
I'll let him back me up. Because
Okay.
I know I've got this little guy here. He's a little hellion.
I mean,
he's
So
ready to get up in
Octavius,
front.
I mean, all three of them are going to be coming towards you, but you're so small, and if you wanted to try to like weasel your way between their legs, you could, or you can just back up with them. It's your choice.
I will be saying, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. You know, like, back up, back up, back up, back up.
As Seth
As
goes back, he's
as I'm
going,
moving.
beep, beep,
Yeah,
beep,
pretty much.
beep.
I am, but I'm saying back up.
Backing up.
There's
Okay.
Backing up.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
but I'm
Octavius, are you backing up, or you? Okay, you are. Gotcha.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna stay in the front though.
Okay, so you're staying like right there, right by
Peering his
Seth,
face,
like
yeah.
peering underneath his legs. Okay.
Yep.
So
Alrighty.
after we get to where the falling corridor, I'm gonna be like, there are ghosts in the bed.
And the little one
Oh.
said, "Remember."
I'm gonna switch over to my silver sword, just like now that I know what we're up against.
Yeah, and I'm gonna look down to Octavius, who's standing next to me, be like, 3 of them. They were sleeping, and then I woke them up.
Do
Or-
ghosts wait? Do ghosts sleep?
Well, they were under the covers in the bed. And then they were not.
They were at rest either way.
Okay. 2 of them
Oh.
kind of come through the door, not opening in it.
Sure.
Just kind of like stop briefly to acknowledge your presence, and then very slowly begin to move forward. As they do so, you notice the 3rd one emerge behind them. The corridor really, for them, is only large enough for 2 to fight side by side. Only Seth and Douglas could fight side by side, but with some of you being a lot smaller, you could at least have probably Seth and 2 on that front line, as long as neither of the 2 were Douglas. But there, as I said, but this is a wall that just dropped down. Clearly, I mean, you heard the click. Clearly, this was booby-trapped.
Right.
I'm just gonna call out to them. We wish no ill upon your order.
Kids, back up. Just
In
back
fact,
up.
we kind of want to help out.
We want to we
Free
want
your souls.
to kill Strahd. Set you
Yes.
free. Yeah.
And return
The head.
the skull of Argenvoss to its rightful place.
Yeah.
Peace, bring peace
We
to
like you
everyone.
guys.
We talked to your friend upstairs. He was very nice.
Okay. They do reply to you. However, it wasn't the pleasant kind of understanding response you expected. It was basically they just looked at you and said, "Prepare to join us in death." And each one of them raises and brandishes their weapon and raises their shield in a combat fashion. What do you want to do?
Gonna cast a spell.
Are you sure?
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do a thing. It begins with I and ends with you rolling dice.
No.
Let's get initiatives.
Everybody's favorite thing.
Well, let's do better rolls.
Hey,
Oh, that's
Doug
not
got
bad.
a 23.
Hey.
Okay.
I'm in the order this time.
Um,
All my rolls are so
Oh,
Octavius got a
Seth.
9.
Jesus Christ.
Gemma pulled off a 16. Trip with a 13.
And Douglas, yeah.
And Douglas with a 13.
I've got a 2 to my initiative. Where are you at, Dougie?
I see 13 on yours.
No, I mean, I have a +2. I'm trying
Oh, you want my
Oh.
dex, you mean? I have a +4.
to... I'm assuming you have the higher dex, so you'd probably go first.
Yeah.
I'll swap you then.
What the what? We saw.
All right. And I'm gonna roll once for them. Just straight.
What the what? We saw high.
Okay. All right. Douglas,
Yes.
you get to act first.
Okay.
You can see these spectral horrors through, like past and over, his shoulder. That's what they look like for chat. So you're aware of them, and you do have a clear line of sight over Trip's head. Not Trip, Octavius's head.
You always get us mixed up.
I do.
It's because you're gonna trip on Octavius, because he's the one low to the ground.
So it is up to you what you wish to do.
Yes, it is up to me what I wish to do. I am going to shoot them.
Shoot them,
And
shoot
I'm-
them.
I'm going to use one of my arcane shots
Okay.
when I do that. So I guess I'll just roll my shot and see if I even get to hit it, and then I will pop up what I'm doing. if that succeeds. So here is that. I believe Slayer Spray still also applies, but you let me know.
It's a melee attack. I think it doesn't.
Okay,
Ooh.
so that will hit.
Okay, so the shot I'm going to use is Bursting Arrow,
Okay.
and there it is there.
You imbue your arrow with a force energy drawn from the School of Evocation energy that detonates after your attack immediately. After the arrow hits the creature, the targets and all other creatures within 10 feet take an additional 2d6 force. The force damage increases to 4d6 when you reach 18th level. Yeah, not happening anytime today. So,
I guess.
so you hit it for 10.
Okay.
And I'm assuming you're probably going to hit the bottom, this one here, because it's the one that you could probably see closest.
Yeah.
All right, so you hit that one for 10.
And I want to hurt his little buddies.
Roll the 2d6. And he takes that, but then so does everybody else.
Okay. 2 of those.
7, nice. Okay. So
bad,
he
not
takes 17. And both of those will take 7.
Right.
All right, so yeah, you fire the arrow into him, and then it kind of explodes, spraying force shrapnel at the others. Okay. Octavius, you are going at the same time as they are, but you, as a player, get the advantage. So,
Okay. I believe I already have my my Crimson Rite or my Rite of the Dawn activated.
you do.
So okay, I mean they're coming for us. I'm going to. This is actually an interesting choice. Now I'm getting up there.
You're going to advance.
Yep.
Close
I am.
gap.
Okay, are you
The
advancing up against the wall, like where you're at, so you're deliberately kind of like engaging one of them, or are you standing in the middle to try to engage both of them?
Yeah, I try to take the brunt of this.
Okay, that's all I'm asking. Just so I know whether one of them is likely to push past you, or whether two of them are likely to deal with you first.
Yep. If that's what happens, that's what happens.
Okay.
So, all right. So we'll.
Yeah,
do...
they're not very. These things are not kind of like cold calculating. They're like, it's alive, kill it type thing.
Sure.
So,
First attack
that will hit,
and second attack, just because I do 2.
and that will. Oh, actually,
good
you know what?
damage.
I lied. 215.
Those both
That's
miss?
actually both miss.
Oh my
By
god, are you
1
serious?
16 AC. Yeah.
I rolled 2 7s.
Your first one was a 7, and your second one.
They're both 7s.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's sucky, yeah. So you literally you slash quickly at both of them, and both of them kind of create a shield wall and barrage off against your attacks as you swipe forward.
Cool.
Could have waited.
Okay, their turn. So
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Yeah, you guys will all hear
Oh,
hissing
shit.
behind you.
Oh no!
No.
As four
that's
more
not allowed.
barge in from the door that was behind you guys.
Oh crap!
You have now trapped yourselves in the corridor sandwiched between them. So these aren't attack. The back 4 are not attacking this round because that was their movement. The front 2, however, both are going to launch their bladed attacks towards young Octavius.
Yeah.
Okay, the first one swings from behind his shield,
It's a hit.
and the second one follows suit.
It's a
That
miss.
is not. Okay. Rather than feeling the sting of a cutting blade, what you actually feel is the sting of magical energy. So you take 6 points of force damage.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. No, I'm going to say that they still are clinging to some of their regimental regimes that were drilled down into them for their entire life being militaristic. So the other one, point being, ethereal creatures don't have to occupy space, so all three could come up and attack at the same time. But because in former life, these were knights that were used to fighting in formation and with discipline, there's still a little bit of lingering that, so he's kind of just behind, waiting for his turn to get into the fray. And so that would be them. Gemma.
Okay. I think I would probably be more prone to help out my younger brother, so I'm gonna kind of step up here.
Okay.
Kind of testing this out. I'm gonna send a firebolt at the one.
One directly in front of you?
Yeah. So
Okay.
that goes.
Your firebolt with black
before I know the thing, I
entrails?
want to change.
Wait.
it.
It would be a 12 on the attack. You want to portent it? Did you want to portent it?
It's too
I
damage.
don't. I saw the damage, like, well, no, I don't want that at all.
Hey.
Why 1 and a 1? I hate my life.
Hey, it's the way the
Nice
macro,
roll.
because it's the way the macro goes, right? Technically, you
I'll raise
roll
my
the to hit
portent on that.
before the damage,
I
but
love
the way
the-
the macro
all the
works.
plus
Okay, so you're
zeros.
not going to portent that.
So
That's
rude.
an important plus, yeah.
Okay, in that case, yeah, your ball of black flame kind of fizzles through the air and kind of like almost dissipates by the time it gets to the thing and just drops a couple of feet short. Douglas.
Okay, Gemma, it happens to everyone. Not a big deal.
Why wouldn't it be sad?
It's me, right?
Yeah,
This-
Yeah,
he said
I'm
Okay,
already
wait.
gone. I don't think everyone else is gone, right? Or am I missing?
Oh, sorry, I
You
wrote
already
down
shot, yeah.
Douglas and I meant Death. Sorry.
Of course.
You always
Okay.
get those two mixed up too.
Oh, we do look like thumbs. We're walking
Yeah.
thumbs.
It's a couple of
walking
thumbs. Thumbs.
I mean, not being conscious of anything behind me, even though I probably did hear a hiss, I am going to step forward and just punch this guy on the upper part
Okay.
over Octavius, because he's a little shrimp. I am going to activate my
Run
old one too.
forward and
Yeah, so I am going to use my
The old
flurry
one
of blows, and so it's a fisticuff with a dagger as a regular attack, and then a regular fisticuff for as a bonus, 2 bonuses, right? So sorry, there's a lot of So there's 3 punches.
the first one is the one that has the punching dagger. That
No, this is just
Oh
a
my
regular
God.
punch.
Yep.
Here's the dagger.
Okay. That
Okay.
hits.
Yay. And then one.
One
2.
regular punch for 9. And one regular punch for 5, so an additional 14.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go. That
Swoosh,
happened.
swoosh, swoosh. As you swipe into the etherealness. It's very cold and unpleasant feeling on your fists, but it's not damaging or painful, just like kind of whooping your arm through like -5 or 10 degree water or something like that.
Okay.
Trip.
Hearing the hiss behind me and knowing what that means, and seeing the 2 best boys going at it ahead, and fearing for the life of my dad, I turn around and
funny,
see
eh?
way too much going on.
Yeah, there's 4 of them behind you, so it's a total of
Uh-huh.
7.
I'm gonna want to kind of push Dad kind of to the side, and I'm gonna cast Fear
Ooh, okay.
upon them. They have to make a DC 16 save, or they have to flee and drop their shit. I just imagine the image I'm projecting to their heads is a headless Argynvost just kind of stumbling in front of them. The head rolls off and just goes, "I'm disappointed."
Gotcha. Unfortunately, being undead,
Um,
horrific things, they are
That's what I
immune
was.
to fear.
No.
They're already the
They
scariest
are?
thing
They
that
have
exists.
they have a condition immunity to being frightened. Yes.
Specifically, okay.
Yep.
Not all undead. are.
Frightened creatures have disadvantage, but they have condition immunity to being frightened.
Oh, I didn't know that about these particular undead. Okay, that's fair.
Hey, you know now.
There's my turn. And that's my spell slot, so we're gonna die. That's all good.
No.
It's all fun. All right, back to the top of the round. Douglas. Yeah,
Okay.
they're pushing in from behind.
Yep, I am aware of that, and I don't like it. I will do. We didn't discuss whether or not my Slayer's Prey would be part of my arcane shot or not.
Oh, what does it say?
Well,
Arcane shot.
is not a bonus action.
Right.
It's part of the shot, so
Correct.
Slayer's Prey should still. I don't think I applied it on the last attack.
You should have. You can, yeah.
I should have. Can I roll one little 60?
Sure. I mean, it would have only affected the first one. Yay!
Oh, cool.
Did an extra point, though. Hey,
All
that
right.
1 point might be the difference between an extra round of being hit and not. You never know.
It could be. Okay, then in that case, I am going to whip around to attack
Yeah, I would.
these ones behind me, and I'm going to do another arcane shot.
Okay.
It will be the same one.
All right, so you're going to...
But let's see if I hit first. So we need that first. There is that.
Oh!
Ah!
Well, do you hit?
Ah.
Natural 20!
So you do.
Hey.
So you hit the
And-
first one for 11.
Yes, and then with bursting shot, and Slayer's Prey, I will
So
get
do
3d6.
1d6. Well, no, because he
Oh.
will do 1d6 first and we'll add it to this damage. And
Okay,
then
got
we'll
it.
do 2d6 and apply it to everybody.
Got it. Okay, so there's my 1.
So 8, 9, 10, 11.
And
So 13 damage to the first one. And
There's
now
my
roll
sixes,
2d6 and they
sixes.
all will
There
take
we
eight.
go.
Good.
Nice.
Good enough.
okay.
Wait. 5 and 3.
6 and 4. Wait.
I see 6 and
Ah,
4.
that
What's
makes me so
Why
mad.
did that keep? That's so annoying.
Wait, I clicked it away. Did it say a different number?
No, mine
Yes.
says 5 and 3.
Ours
Mine
is 6
say
and
6
4.
That's so weird
Oh.
because it says 5 and 3 on my screen and
I mean, you got to go with what it says on the
yeah,
numbers. You know, but
the dice technically don't
it's
exist.
still annoying.
It is
Oh, I
annoying.
don't like that.
Because you see those first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, it is.
Nice screenshot, Jane.
You're welcome. Just
Screenshotted
wanted to
it.
prove our point.
Right? Yep. No, I believe you.
Okay.
That's so
Well,
funny.
now
You
you for
see-
sure do.
I gotta look now.
Let me see. Oh, it does. What the hell? Core. Gimme.
Yeah, there it is. 4 and 6 on yours, but 5 and 3 on mine.
I'm sorry. I was muted apparently. Thank you, Junk. I totally didn't realize that. Aren't all rolled dice doubled with crits, or is it just the
All rolled
initial-
dice are doubled with a crit, correct?
So she.
So we're going to double
Wait.
the 2 to make
Ooh.
that. So basically, we double the 2
Double the 8
And the 6 and the 4.
and we double the 8. Yep.
and the 6 and the 4 because we have receipts
We have receipts.
for the 6 and the 4.
So it's actually 16 damage to all.
So
of
what'd you
them.
see for my first roll? Was it like a 12 maybe for
No,
damage? on
no,
that
it
first
was
one?
correct.
No, I'm not asking you. I'm asking the rest.
Oh yeah, well,
we
mine-
get the right
chat
numbers.
see what I see,
Damn it.
and ours lined up.
Okay, but it's all doubled, so I did double of all of that.
It's obviously something weird to do with the instancing of Roll20. That's so bizarre.
Uh-huh.
We're in the correct
How
instance.
bizarre.
Yeah.
I like
Because
my-
I see
I
6
like
and
their
4 too.
universe
So.
instead.
Instance, seeing as I'm actually,
Yeah, you're in the variant instance here.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, we don't like your instance.
No,
Had
well,
to
what it
page
is
break
because
today.
you're behind me in time zone, see, so mine hasn't caught up yet.
We add one to everything you say.
But I'm ahead of you, Gore, and I see 6 and 4 as well.
Right.
we're just trying to give the dice roll a little oop, you know?
A
That's
little
all.
ooh.
Yeah,
A little ooh.
A little forget about it, you know.
Forget
Yeah, yeah.
about it.
Okay, but no, all in all, that was a really good attack.
Yeah, it was.
So
Good job, Christy.
I hope it helps
I mean, you
oh,
dealt
it'll help for sure.
before
you
their
dealt
turn.
like 20. Yeah. Like,
Uh,
Yes, it will help.
It will help, but will we
right,
all die? I don't
Octavius,
know.
you go before them because you are the player.
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke these guys right now. 2 more attacks. Now I've got them lined up. I was like, oh, they're like a little ethereal. Now I've got it.
Right.
Here's the first one.
That was
Lord in
missing.
heaven. Here's the second
Come
one.
on, dude. There we go.
Yeah.
It was almost a 3, and then one of the numbers hit.
So 11.
Yeah, plus a d6.
For another 4, so 15 more damage.
God,
Okay.
I've never missed so many attacks in my life.
It's not good.
That can't be true.
Attacks it is.
All
This is
right.
pretty
Well,
bad.
seeing as both Seth and Octavius are on the front line, logically they're going to attack each one of you.
Yeah.
So Seth, that's a miss. Octavius,
Barely, almost.
Oh, that's a miss.
that's a
Okay.
miss. And then on the back line, so this one is going to be for Trip.
Yep.
That's a miss. And this one is going to be for... this would be Douglas. And that's
Nice.
Okay. Gemma. What you got?
Okay, well, I don't want to miss this time, so I'm gonna use a magic missile 3rd level. You'll see me kind of wind up some purple missiles
Wind it
with
up.
a weird black
Purple Missile Majesty.
mist coming from behind and slam the one in front of Octavius
Okay.
for 16 damage.
So that's the bottom one here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. As the balls of purple magic blast into it, it decimates it and collapses into the ethereal plane. You have destroyed one.
Yay!
Still so many left.
Okay.
Get him.
Sethy Poo.
Now knowing there's crap happening behind me, I'm gonna do my haymaker,
Okay.
regular two attacks, and then my bonus action attack with the fisticuffs. All haymakers, one with the dagger punch. So all with disadvantage. That would have been a crit. Unfortunately, it was not a crit, and then
Oh my
Oh,
god!
are you
My God.
Yeah, because he's disadvantaging.
Oh, they're all
Jagged
missed.
I
stop!
know. No,
Hit with
it's.
one.
Oh,
Hit with one of them.
I know.
for 12
I know. It
bludgeoning.
sucks,
20s.
but they're
220s,
ghosties.
You only hit one.
They're ghosties, so like
Hurts so bad.
it does hurt. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hurting a little bit on the inside, but
Died a little
Wow.
piece inside.
I'm willing to eat it.
All right, Trip.
That breaks my heart.
Well, fear didn't work. I'm gonna pull myself back a little bit. But that kind of
Have at it,
action.
Dad.
Sure. No, at that point, no, I can't because that'd be a disengage, wouldn't it? I'm just because I feel like I'm sharing a space, but I'm not because the grid. We're just adjacent.
Yeah.
At that point,
you're both holding half the corridor apiece.
I'm just gonna pat Dad on the back and say that was a good night. That was a nice shot. That was a good shot, Dad. And that's gonna be a bardic inspiration
Okay.
because I know how much my approval means to him for some reason, despite himself
Well,
constantly.
it'll
proving
help.
himself.
It'll help him on the next turn for sure.
Mhm. And then
Speaking
I'm
of,
gonna
it is that
drop-
turn. So
Nope.
Douglas. you
No,
have-
that's a bonus action. I still have my action,
Oh yeah.
Do
Okay.
it, do it, do it.
which is gonna be fairy fire on these 4
Oh,
Yes,
cool.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Do
yes,
it,
because that's my best bet.
Mr. Utility.
All of them glowing. Giving off.
Utility bars.
That's all I have is utility. I'm not utility. I'm
Utility. Okay.
It's a 20-foot cube, so it'd get all 4 if I just drop in the middle. Which is, I mean, I'm shooting the crowd.
Very nice.
Hell, it would get somebody behind the door if they were there.
don't think there's anything going to matter on that. And they get a dex saving throw, right?
I think so against my spell.
Yeah.
Which is, I think 16. I'm gonna drop another spell that has a save on it because that one doesn't have the save DC, just so we can see it. Oh, what? It's not something. It's 16, I believe.
Yeah, there it is. Make a charisma saving throw. Yep.
Yep.
All right. Fortunately, let's see. That's not too bad. And the difficulty is 15. Did you say?
Hold on. Let me see if I can. Why is it not showing my saving throw? It's on there, it's just not coming up. It should be a 16, I believe. It came up on the last one when I cast Fear. Let me scroll up. Yeah, it's DC 16.
Oh, ignore that. Well, no, we'll count that one because I would have missed anyway. 16?
Yep.
Alright, so missed, or failed rather. Failed. Oh, that's not right. Hold on, ignore that.
Yeah. Ignore the 20.
Thank goodness.
I've got two macros up here.
I
and
was
I'm
gonna
using the wrong
anyway,
one.
whether you said it or not.
Oh.
Okay,
No,
that one
got
does
it.
pass, and then the last one is also
Okay.
pass. So the back
Still
two
got it.
pass, but the front two have fairy fire on them, so you have advantage against those.
Cool.
Okay.
Um,
The front two, you said?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from their attack or saving throw. That's what it does. No, that's Bane you're casting,
That's
right?
Bane. I rolled it to try and get
Yeah.
a thing for my save, but it didn't come up.
Oh, I
So
see.
had it
Yeah, I was
checked
reading
off.
the wrong one. I was going to say, that doesn't sound right for fairy fire.
No,
Yeah.
they,
What? I thought it was just advantage.
It is. That,
Yeah,
that
we
is
have-
all
we
it
have
is. I was just
advantage
reading
on
it. I was
that,
like, wait, what is this crap?
And they can't be invisible, which is
So-
useful because they're
Yeah.
skelly boys. or
Ghosts.
something.
So anyway, yeah, you get advantage against the front line.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
It's my turn.
And don't forget you have Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, I give you a pat on the back and told you to keep it up.
I do, which is a D4 to my
A
attack
D8
or the
at this point, I think.
damage? Which is it?
You gain a D8. About it's so annoying the way they. I'm just gonna pop it up. Okay.
Yeah, it's a D8 part. His dice is a D8.
Once
To
in the
what,
next
though?
10
To
minutes,
my-
you can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay,
So it's your
attack
attack
roll.
roll.
Your choice.
Got it.
Whenever you say I want to add my 8, or when I want to add my D8, you can.
Oh, so I don't have
In
to
10
use
minutes.
Anytime
In
within
10
the next
minutes.
10 minutes, you can basically add an 8 to a thing.
it. Okay. I'm going to go for. I don't remember which ghosty was like the one I was mainly attacking.
The
so
one
if
kind
you
of
would...
directly in front of you here.
Okay, then I'm gonna shoot. I don't have any more burst shots, unfortunately, so I'm just gonna go for a straight shot at that one.
Right, and again, you can use it D8 for damage or to hit or whatever. So, Or a
But I
saving
have to
throw, I
call
think.
it, but I have to call it out beforehand. You
Nope.
say.
I think the D8 for damage only works for magic spells that don't require a attack roll.
Yeah.
So you'd
Okay.
use it as your attack roll boost at this point.
Okay, so I can
But you
attack
have bu-
first
you
and
have-
then say if I want to use it.
Let's see. Once within the
Creature
next
can
10
wait
minutes, the
until
creature
after.
can roll the
Yeah,
dice
you
and
can
add
wait
the
till
number
after,
rolled
but
to
before-
an check.
before
So
the
yes,
outcome
it
is
is up
announced.
to you.
Before the
Okay.
outcome is announced, you can you can decide. So you just got to be like, and I'm thinking like before Gore says, this is what happens.
I feel lucky.
So
I
like when
think
you
I'll-
roll, if you're going to
I
roll
think I
the
can hit
damage
this one.
dice, you can choose to add the D8 at that point if you want to.
to the damage you said.
Yeah, if you want to.
Alright.
I believe.
Okay, then let's give it a little
I'm going to
hit.
say you can anyway.
Okay.
Hit
Keep
C,
track.
hit C.
That will miss,
Oh,
or
But
you
you
can
have
roll a
advantage.
D8 and try to
You
make
have
it not
advantage.
miss.
You have advantage.
But you have
It's going-
advantage, so you get to roll it again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Nice.
should have clicked that button.
Sorry.
All right.
glowing.
I don't know where
It
my
shines.
to hit though is. If I can just roll a d20 plus my hit. 20 plus 9.
Or you could just hit the advantage button and do it with advantage, and we'll just take the 8 piercing damage that you've already rolled.
Okay.
And the first number we'll take as a 13. So
He's shining.
Here's that again.
So the second roll would have been a 16, which would have hit. So it's that is a hit, and you do 8 damage plus your mark damage if you want to add that.
Yes, which is my d6.
Cool.
There you go.
Okay.
So
How's he look? How's he feeling?
it's still there. These things don't really show damage. They just kind of like they take a certain amount of energy disruption, and then they just poof. So.
Okay.
Because they're not really physically there to take damage. Alrighty. We have Octavius up next.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what I'm going to do here. So now that I've hit it one time, I'm like, now I get it. Now I get it. So
Now I understand.
Here's the first one.
Hits.
Here we go.
Right, of course. And I'm like, oh, okay, here it is. We got it now. We dialed it in here, gang.
Are you hitting the one that stepped into the gap, or are you hitting the one that Seth's been punching? Because you're right there. You could hit either.
Yeah, if I'm going to hit that first one, I take that first swing and...
On the one that's already damaged?
Yeah, so the first one against it would be a 11 plus 3. So 14
he takes 14.
damage.
That will destroy that one.
Yeah.
And because you're staying within range and you haven't moved, I don't have a problem with your second attack going towards the other one.
Cool. So that'll be 11 plus 3 as well, another 14.
So he takes 14. Okay. There's a lot of them, but fortunately, they're not so tough.
Yeah, that's too bad.
But it is now their turn. Okay, he is logically going to retaliate and attack you back. For an 18. Is that a hit?
For me, that is a miss.
Okay, then he doesn't hit you. Aha. Okay, the other two
Goodness,
we
your
have
AC.
here. So
Love
one
my
at
AC.
Trip.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
It is? Okay.
Yeah, I'm at. Oh wait, no, I'm at 15. Wait, that's met though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
I thought
fortunately,
it
as I
was
said,
14.
it hits you with force damage for...
1d8 plus 3 times.
It didn't reel. Kind of need that /R part too. Hits you for 5 force damage. That's not too bad. And then Douglas, you get hit as well.
Nuh-uh.
You got an AC of better than 22.
He simply doesn't.
Sure I
because
do.
nuh-uh.
Sure I do. He has disadvantage on me
I
for some
expect
reason.
that to be a lie of sorts.
Nuh-uh.
To take 10.
Ow. Okay.
Octavius, you've gone. So Gemma, you're up. Looks like the front line is doing pretty well.
I'm gonna turn around.
Let me
No.
slide this back over to center.
It's almost dead. I'm gonna try to pick this last one off
Okay.
with the firebolt, and it's gonna totally hit this.
It
time.
will for 13
Oh,
points
Nice.
of fire.
Good damage this time. Way to go. Way to go.
Okay. 13 damage to that. So. Okay. It is still there, but you're wearing it down. Seth.
Because what happened to be hurt so badly, I'm just gonna do regular attacks on this one in front of me.
Okay. Hit for 10.
One punch. Second attack on my bone. Oh,
That misses.
well, never mind that one. And then a final bonus action punch. Fisticuffs ability.
And that misses.
Jesus Christ.
Never mind. Okay, so in that case, we move on in the order to Trip.
Ooh.
What you got in you, Trip?
Well, I got a couple of insults for this guy at least.
Hey, they speak the language that they spoke in former life, and hear the language that they spoke in former life, so they are fair game.
Yeah. And they don't even need to understand insults. They just need to experience them. You know. You know when somebody's like mad at you and you can tell.
That's it. Resting bitch face.
Yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait. Where is it? It's level. Oh no, it's a cantrip. That's right. It's an action that's a cantrip, so my free action can be a spell, which is so fun. I love that.
Mhm.
I'm glad they did that. Yeah, but I'm basically just gonna call him a failure of a warrior in life and a failure of a warrior in death. And here he goes. Hopefully
And
he
it has
doesn't
a
save it.
DC. It's a wisdom save in there. Wisdom saves are terrible. So he fails miserably, and will take 4 points of psychic damage. Which one? The one directly in front of you?
The
or
one in
the
front of
one
me, but that gives him disadvantage.
It does.
That's what I wanted.
Which one are you doing it on? The one that's
The
in
one
front of
in
you?
front of me.
Okay.
Yeah, because he hit me and that sucks, because I'm not good at taking those. And then,
Alrighty. So he
I'm gonna
has
use my
disadvantage
healing
next round.
word Spell.
Okay. Trip. That was you. Unless you've got something else you want to throw out.
Yeah, I
'Cause
have
that's-
I can cast healing word as it's a bonus action, which is so fun.
Yep.
It gives me so much to do.
Yeah, as long as one of them's a cantrip and the other one's a bonus action, you certainly can.
And I'm kind of whispering it quietly to myself this time. Because I'm not doing great.
Daddy, make
Oh,
it better.
come on.
6 hit points. There you go. Okay. Douglas, you're up.
Yes. Okay. So did I see the one that he just pummeled, or am I still going for the one I'm
Yeah, it's up to
trying
you.
to
I
chip
mean,
away at?
you heard him say harsh things to the one in front of him.
Okay. But I
They
don't know
both
what
still
it
have.
is.
They both still glow.
Okay.
That's why I outlined them in purple.
I'm going for the
It's
one.
just the
I'm
one that
taking.
he's attacking has disadvantage on him next turn.
Okay. I'm taking the one that I have been chipping away at with advantage and Slayer's Prey.
Okay.
Here we go.
Just a hit for 13 with Slayer's Prey. Add that.
Okay.
And the Slayer's Prey is enough to tip it over the edge. You've gotten rid of that one.
Okay.
Nice.
Excellent.
Oh, there we go. You got it.
That is my turn.
Such is my lot in life. Okay. Octavius, you have one in front of you still.
Yeah, I'll take a few swings out of here.
Okay.
Yeah, and oh, that's a miss. Wow, 2 5s. What the? I don't understand.
Ooh,
It's a bad day.
Yeah.
bad day for rolls.
Okay. It will
You and me both,
retaliate,
Matt. You and me both.
and it will miss you.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
This one will step up into the gap. So this one will attack Crispy, or should I say
No.
Dougie.
Or should you just
Ew.
say
And it
no?
misses. And then the
Yes.
next one has disadvantage.
Hopefully
Good.
not crit. I'm just hoping for a not crit. If you roll 220 score, I swear to God.
Absolutely gonna.
Don't say that.
Well, I say it because it's more dramatic
Say
when
it
it
then.
happens, and we are running a show after all.
And
Oh,
It's a crit!
it
It wasn't a crit!
It would have been.
It was almost 2 crits though.
I blame Jade for that.
So it wasn't a crit, thankfully.
wasn't a
then.
crit, okay?
Uh,
Saved us all.
Jeebers.
Oh boy. Trip is looking like shit, by the way.
okay, so you will take 6 points of force damage from the blow.
That's exactly what I healed.
Oh my god.
He's just
Well, thank
exchanging
goodness.
healing for punches.
Good.
Okay. Gemma.
Well, I didn't think this thing would still be
This one's
alive,
over there going,
so...
I'm still standing after
Like,
all this time.
Absolutely not. We are definitely gonna kill this now.
Yes,
And
yes,
you
yes.
Roll.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
And then I'm gonna spin around and say, "What's left?"
The rest of
Let's
them.
see.
Oh, so many more.
The
Come
other
on,
half
really?
of the unit. All right, Seth. So yeah, you can see that there are still 3 of them engaged back there with your brother and your eldest nephew, who is doing his utmost to kind of hold the line without a weapon in his hand. But what do you want to do?
So, Trip looks pretty crappy, right?
Yeah, he's at
He's not
about
terrible,
half
but I
health.
mean,
Yeah.
he's taken a few licks.
No, because from the last fight, I never fully healed. Like, I am
Yeah.
at half. I am
Yeah.
rightly
I mean,
at half.
he's right at the bloodied mark.
Okay, and seeing him at the front line, knowing our history together, I'm actually going to run up and use my healer feats to use one of the remaining 4 uses of my kit, because I'm
Okay.
almost running out, to heal him. So basically, I envision this like Trip, you're in a boxing match and you're in your corner, and I get in the ring and start like patching you up, like really kind of not gracefully, like patchwork.
Roughing you
Oh,
up.
here's a bandage.
I was actually
Dagger
imagining.
against your
I was
breast.
actually imagining the
like
force
cut
damage
the
had
eye, open
dislocated
the
my
eye.
arm.
Yeah,
I was
so
imagining the
D6
force damage
stuns
had
4.
dislocated my arm, and you just
It's-
pop it right back in,
And then
and I'm then like there.
plus
Thanks.
7. So
yeah. So do it. Patch him up.
You got
Just
the
gonna-
little spray bottle.
so we're 15. So it's like
That's not
really
a bad
bad.
heal.
Holy shit!
15. That's a better heal than he
He's a
usually pulls
healer!
off.
I know, what the hell?
I took that specifically because we only had you to heal, Satch. And it would make sense. He's a fighter. He would heal himself after a fight.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So my
Okay.
healer's kit is almost empty, though.
You just
so
rub
that's
some
not
dirt
good.
in it. Yeah, that's great. We gotta get
Rub dirt,
another one.
staunch some blood here, all while you're fighting. I like to think like
Well,
your
that's
arm's
the
here,
thing is, like,
do
I'm
it.
fighting, but my sword is pointed down. I just got the shield up, and I'm like, you're stupid. You're dumb. Ow, that hurt me
And
bad.
boo-boo.
You idiot.
so yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Trip. Just imagine man hands like fondling you as you get healed, like roughly patching you up. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
What? That's what it is.
nothing.
Can't wait for the fan art.
Yeah,
for
we're
that.
gonna have to talk after this.
Or the artfully written fan fiction. Either
Yes.
one.
Tastefully.
I'll see either one to its
Tasteful.
end.
It's only 600 miles, Shaggy.
Nothing rude, nothing perverted.
Oh, there's
dear.
only one
All
bed
right,
in this
Trip,
hotel.
you're
What are
up.
we to do? Never mind. Sorry.
With your
Yeah,
man
that being
hands
said,
all over
yeah,
you.
no, I get man as
Stop,
I'm
trying to
being
fight
like
here.
wrapped up and like I'm being mummified in front of this guy.
Pretty much, yeah.
They mistake you for another form of undead. Oh, okay. Those are
Yeah,
not fine
yeah.
now.
They're not a threat.
Yeah, I'm gonna save myself the trouble then. We're at that level? No, it's 100. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna try a mind spike on the fresh guy. Honestly,
On the freshman?
I'm the fresh guy. Oh, you're flipping around in my stuff. There we are. We're casting that one.
Smack.
I speak under my breath in Draconic and try a good old stab. Why does it never roll any of it? Did I not check any of it off? Info log description. Attack roll is it? No, it's anything I can see, so I don't have to attack roll, but I do get damage, and I should just roll that as it says really
Yeah,
quick.
it makes a wisdom saving throw, basically.
Yep. Versus 3d8. So it's got a wisdom save 16.
And it only has a straight d20, so it fails.
And then it's taking /R. Space.
3d8 psychic damage.
3d8.
And it is not immune to that. Or
Good.
resistant to that either.
So it's taking 11 thinky thoughts.
11
All at
thoughts
the same
damage.
It's getting thunk.
11 things.
Gonna thunk it to death. Okay, good deal. All right, top of the morning to you. It's Doug.
Okay. Dougie is still going for my sweet boy in front of me. With
So the one in front of you now is
non-advantaged, right? Oh, okay.
Correct.
Then never mind. I'm going to go for the other one.
all right.
Get it out of Trip's way.
Sure.
With advantage and nice lay prey.
That will hit it.
And this. Yay!
15. Okay, it's still there.
Okay, great. And I'm so sorry, but you must shutter me for just a moment
Sure.
until my next turn, if you don't
Yeah,
mind.
1 second.
I will be right back.
Let me crispy shutter. There it is. Poof. Okay.
Thank you.
Octavius! You're kind of all the way at the back there, Octavius, and there's a wall of people, so I don't know what you can...
He's small. He
I
can share
am small.
space.
I can share space.
Yeah, he can, so it's basically just, like, moving through difficult terrain for you, right? To weasel your way up to the front.
Yep.
So...
He just puts himself up there.
Yep. Pretty much. I mean, that's what I
Out
can
the
do.
way, father!
Yeah, that's-
So there you
And
go.
First
Yeah.
attack. Yeah, on the one right ahead of me. You've got to be absolutely fucking kidding me.
Well, you know, Doug's in the way. What can you do?
Yeah, I hit
Okay,
one.
there we go.
Alright, but that will hit for 12 plus
Plus
Nice! 18. Oh, that is just exactly enough to take that one out.
Yes.
Nice.
Good job.
That was like a two brothers collab.
Right?
Yeah. Brothers team up.
All right, and now it is them. Okay, this one is the
Broforce.
one that he doesn't have disadvantage now, does he?
No, not
It
anymore.
was only the first attack. All right, so he will attack you once, and will hit,
Dad would
of
kill him.
course.
Yep, there he is.
Striking you for 6 points of force damage.
Luckily, I'm like fine right now.
And the other one will still go towards Douglas, being the much larger and more foreboding target. And that we know is a hit. So when Doug gets back, he has taken 8 force damage. Poof. There you go. You just
Hey,
took
we
8.
got some bad news.
You just took 8 force damage, Douglas. You got hit.
No, I wasn't here. You can't do that.
Yeah, we can.
Not allowed.
Sorry.
I mean,
The numbers are all in there.
Sorry,
We have the
everyone.
receipt.
Sorry.
she wasn't here, so technically she couldn't have gotten hit.
Yeah, you can't hit me if I'm not here.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm shuddering myself every time it's your attack.
Yeah. That's the trick.
We'll wait.
Okay. So
Okay,
it would
damage
now
taken.
be Gemma. If you wish to do anything, Gem.
I do wish to do something.
Magic
it's not a
missile,
surprise.
I would say you
Yeah.
could use because
Yeah.
you only have to be able to see part of the thing to hit it.
Okay.
Um,
Then I will try that then.
It would be kind of hard for you to fire anything that requires targeting through 3 of your family.
Woo!
That
Okay.
was level 1.
Which
That's really
13?
nice.
Which one? The top one or the bottom one?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Bottom.
Bottom. Okay. All right. You blast it. All right, Seth.
Can't help. So what I will do is kind of move Gemma out of the way and start to try to clear this wall.
Oh yeah, you
If
can
I
just
could-
walk through the wall. It's not really there. You just like walk straight through it.
Okay, good. That's
I'm
what
not.
I
I'm
do.
kidding. I'm lying.
Oh,
No. It's a collapsed section of the wall. We're trapped here. I'm going to begin trying to clear the debris, right? Like, if I can shift things out of the way to make an opening so we can squeeze through. If possible.
Gotcha. So let's see here.
I move Gemma behind me. Off to just, Jane. So, in case something falls on you, I don't want to,
Okay. Yeah, it's not actually like broken wall. It's like there was a wall within the wall that dropped down. Like it's
That
a
dropped
solid
down.
slab. Yeah.
Oh.
That doesn't mean you can't try to break through it or lift it up or whatever. Do a cone in
Well-
on it or.
I'm going to try both of those options. I think I would start with the lift up. Like, I know we're in the middle of combat, but I would try first to lift it.
Yeah, well, you
and then if
can
not, break
because I
it.
mean you're not actually in combat. So, okay, give me a strength test.
Okay.
Strength check. See how strong you are.
Well, I'm strong, but, dice don't like
Yeah,
me
you just
tonight.
can't get your fingers under it. There's no purchase for you to get your fingers under there.
Okay.
Nowhere to grip. So
Well,
in
then I would-
frustration, if you want to just thump the wall, you can.
I would
Hands are
absolutely try to
sweaty.
punch it. Yeah.
It feels much like you'd expect it to feel if you was to punch the side of a mountain. You know. It doesn't give at all. It's like, yeah, this ain't... I'm not punching through this thing.
Okay. Cool.
Trip.
Well, you are stronger.
Me too.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn to this
Only
new
in
guy
small.
who just showed up. I'm gonna kind of look him up and down. I'm gonna be like, "Do you mind? We were having a conversation. You don't need to be here, like ever."
You butted in.
Actually-
You're rude. Vicious mockery.
Yeah, so I was getting to the page for it. Ooh,
He just fails, so he will take the D4, and then he will be at negative. Which one are you doing it to? This new one?
the new guy who just showed
That's
up.
what I
yeah.
figured the way you were talking.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
So roll
it came up.
7 psychic, so
7,
good
yeah.
deal. Okay. Alright.
And he has disadvantage on his next time he tries to hurt my daddy. Don't do that.
Alright. Douglas.
Yes. I'm going to shoot this angry little ghost in front of me.
Okay.
Well, no, the one in front of me.
The one in front
We're
of
doing this funny thing where we're fighting each other's guy.
I mean, Trip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the one in front of Trip, so I have advantage.
Because we have an unbreakable bond.
You hit him for 9.
And
Nice.
I will use my Slay Prey, obviously.
And with the Slayer's Prey, he
Nice.
is indeed slain as your prey and is
Get
destroyed.
out of
Yay.
here, you little ghosty.
Leaving but one remnant or spectral warrior left. Okay. Octavius, one left.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna.
One
That's it.
diminished spectral warrior left.
Here's the first attack.
Manaki.
For 14, that will hit.
Here's the second attack. Oh,
Oh.
That will not. Add the extra damage to your initial attack.
here you go. Hey.
Okay,
Poof.
19.
Is it enough?
Yeah, you got it.
that's something.
So, as
Yay!
terrifying as
Whoa.
it seemed, you breathe a sigh of relief as the last of the spectral warriors disappears.
Oh boy.
Ugh.
We need to not run into any more of those. That was it. He did
Maybe-
that.
Maybe that was all of them, since there were so many in one spot.
Let me check. I'm gonna go ahead and go through this door and be like, oh,
There's
Yeah.
7 more in there.
Okay, you can see in that one tattered and faded drapes covering the windows of a circular room. Empty torch sconces line the walls, and broken bunk beds and armor stands are strewn across the floor.
just for fun, because Trip is like this. I'm going to try and convince everybody that there's like a billion in there. Close the door quietly behind me.
That's very
There's a
rude.
ton more in there. Don't go in there.
I can't lift this wall.
I can try to help.
Well, I couldn't find a thing to put my fingers under it, you know.
Be something to pry it out with. You have that axe. Oh, who has that axe? I have that axe. Here.
Let's do this. Let's take a very
got that
short
axe.
break.
That
Yeah.
axe.
I could use a tiny little break.
Just a real quickie. So let's
Good
do that.
idea.
1 second. Alrighty. And yeah, we'll just take a quick break. I need to go for a second. You said you needed to go, Seth?
Yes.
Anybody else needs to go?
You know me.
Alright.
Good now.
And then we'll switch out here in just a minute. Alright, guys, you got any questions? Now's the time to throw them at us. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
So just the boys, huh?
Just the boy.
Just the boys. Right, Jane?
Totally focused on what we're doing and
Jane's
nothing
muted
else.
I was
again.
just trying
'cause
Right,
she's a
Jane?
dumb little boy.
I was gonna be shuttered, but I guess I wasn't. So I'll
Did
be
you
here.
ask to be?
Did you
Yeah.
ask? Were you muted when you asked?
You didn't
No.
say a single word.
I think you were muted.
I might have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ha!
No, you're stuck
You
here
were.
now.
Stuck here with the boys
Damn it,
now.
but I'm hungry.
You
You're in the
can't
lion's
have
den now.
anything
Grab
to
my
eat.
sandwich.
No
I'm
What kind
gonna
of sandwich?
grab a sandwich.
Wait, what
even
kind?
Though I'm not. It's a banh mi.
That's not a sandwich, Jane. That's a banh mi.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, I'll be back.
I'm so
Wait,
jealous.
you're still gonna grab
she's
it?
Gonna
Yeah,
abandon
I'm
us.
hungry.
What if me and you
Bye.
just left too, Chrissy? Just chat with
Okay,
with
you know
nobody.
what? I also want to just go get a sandwich. Goodbye, everyone.
I'm gonna go
I
grab my
did my-
banh mi.
I did my break during combat like a professional.
Yeah, it's like a professional streamer. Well, does anybody have any
Well,
questions for me and Christy?
For just me.
I doubt it. But if
We're
you
not very
do,
interesting.
let them rip.
Let them rip.
Let them rip, chat. Go
Let
ahead.
them roll.
We're open little books.
Okay.
We're we're hella sweet ass little open books.
It's just us, Tara. That's all there is left of the pod.
It's just us waiting for
It's
questions.
just
How do
us
you like your eggs, fried or fertilized? That's my question.
Gross.
How
Don't
you
like
let
that.
them
Oh,
egg,
hold on.
girl.
I'm getting a
Fried or-
cocktail.
Fried or
Anyway.
fertilized.
Ew, gross.
Fried or
I like
fertilized.
my eggs. What's my favorite way to have an egg?
Hard boiled.
No. Over easy, I think.
Oh, okay.
But sunny side up is good too. I like a little yolk.
I'll give you one. Knock knock.
Who's there?
That.
Oh. You didn't have the rest of it. Oh, you missed cocktails tonight. What did we have?
I had a painkiller with a little oop thrown in.
A little oop. I had a Negroni, but now I'm having a gimlet because we ran out of vermouth.
Oh, you
Eggs
did?
are a bomb. You're right. Yeah,
Eggs are
switch
more like eggs are a bomb. to
a
me.
bomb for you and your belly, but for me,
For me, my belly.
I love the protein. I don't have egg whites anymore because they make me feel icky when I have them. So I just have regular eggs now. That's not a question any of you asked, but it's a fact I'm going to tell you.
Ew, no one cares.
I don't
No one
care
cares
if
about
they
how
care.
you blow up your toilet after you eat real
It's
eggs.
not a blow up a toilet situation. It's just
That's what I heard.
they make me feel icky. Like I'm
That's
like,
what I heard on the
"Oh,
streets.
I didn't enjoy that.
That's what I heard on the streets.
Guys, you don't need to indulge Ginny. He was asking me earlier tonight about eggs and what kind of eggs I like. He's weird with that crap.
That's
Okay,
a Russell
well-
tell.
Well, what kind of eggs do you like?
I don't want to answer again. Ginny,
Come on.
Ginny might get excited, you know.
Oh, is it like a thing?
I think it is for him.
Are you into egg biscuits?
Are you in an egg play?
Are you into egg play?
I had the most
How do you-
delicious
how do you
eggs
like
this
them?
weekend, actually.
Yeah. Tell us all about
it was like a deviled egg, but somebody
Ooh.
mixed avocado into the yolk.
Oh,
So it looked
fancy.
green.
Interesting.
It looked green, which wasn't very
Hmm.
appetizing, but tasted delicious.
That does sound good.
Very
I'm
creamy.
the family's deviled egg person. Is anyone else the designated deviled egg person?
I'm the designated deviled egg person.
Shout out to you! It's so much work, but everyone
Yeah,
is
it
so
was
happy
like-
for the 6 eggs they
You know,
get
it,
to
it was kind of
have.
the same like a normal
Yeah.
deviled egg, but just
That
had the
sounds
little
good.
sprinkle of paprika on the top or whatever, but just
Yes.
added a creamed avocado. It was
Yeah,
really good. It
That
really
makes a
is.
lot of sense. I thought you were talking about wasabi, and I was just going to be like, hey, that sounds fantastic.
Hey, that would be
Ooh,
good
I'd
too.
add wasabi to a deviled egg too. That sounds also very good.
I'd add both.
I love
It'd be like
Yeah.
sushi egg.
Sushi
Yes,
egg.
Top it with like a little bit of like smoked salmon. Oh my god.
Some green onion.
Mm?
Mm.
And then
And anybody that
just
didn't get to
finish
go,
the
which is
thing.
nice,
Grunions.
did you need
Bits
to
of
take a quick
Some
break,
panko?
Matt?
seaweed
There you
and
go.
I have not yet. No.
Do you
I'll
need
take
to-
just a
Bukkake?
super
Bukkake.
fast one.
Yeah, sure.
You know, little sesame seed
yeah.
mixture.
I was gonna say this. It's
There you
sesame
go.
seaweed.
Yeah.
And then,
oh,
yeah,
some
yeah.
sesame seaweed.
Yeah.
Guys,
this
we're
is
onto
the thing I'm
something.
making next. Yeah.
This
It's
is
the
something-
combination of all the perfect things. Sushi,
Mhm.
egg.
Yeah. My family would be super into that, so I wouldn't get banned for
We're gonna have
Bring
to.
that to the-
we're gonna
to
start
the
an email
potluck.
chain, and we're gonna figure this out.
Well,
I want to bring email chains
yeah.
back, by the way.
One of the things I
Do you?
do in
Please don't. I
October-
have so many at work. I don't want any more.
One of the
What
things
do
I
you
do
do?
in October, we do Bacon Fest, right? Where
Ooh.
everybody that comes has to bring a dish or a beverage, but it must contain bacon.
Ooh, it's like a
It's like Oktoberfest, but bacon. So like
what's
I've
this-
brewed
the chef
bacon
show I'm
beer.
thinking of.
We've had people do like bacon roses, where somebody basically got like a rose stem
Ooh.
and created roses. We've
Yeah.
had like somebody that made like a pork loin and latticed it in bacon. BLTs, non creative crap.
Yeah.
But lots of really cool things that do bacon. But we do Bacon Fest instead of Oktoberfest. But now I'm thinking maybe this year I should do Eggtoberfest.
Ooh, that's cute.
Oh,
That's
Oh.
pretty cool, Gore.
That's good.
Eggtoberfest.
That's really good. It's like Iron
Eggtoberfest.
Chef, where you have like a secret ingredient and everyone has to use it
and
for a
so
thing.
everything you bring must contain eggs.
Oh, I might steal that. My
Yeah,
family
that's
likes
fantastic.
to do
You just came up
recipes
with a
like
new
that.
big thing, Gore. That's
I
fantastic.
own it.
Eggtoberfest.
That's
I
so
am
good.
I am
Although I don't
fully
know about brewing egg beer. That sounds a bit wrong. But
Well, does egg whites count for like a sour?
Well,
Can you make a
'Cause
sour?
I'm just thinking
You
'cause they
could,
use
you could,
eggs.
couldn't you?
There you go.
They use
Yeah.
eggs in traditional wine processing, so like
And that
maybe.
is better.
Yeah.
So we've
you
just
can do that.
decided we're going to do. I was just saying, Matt, that normally every year I do Bacon Fest, which is like Oktoberfest, but everybody comes and does a potluck, but it
Mhm.
must contain some form of bacon.
Yes.
This year we're thinking of doing Eggtoberfest now.
Oh.
You hate that. That
Eggtoberfest.
would be your
Perfect
worst
for
month.
Matt.
So
Yeah, I'm not
every
interested in
dish
that.
must
But-
contain egg.
Okay.
I want to do it.
All right.
Cool.
Where do you all land with egg salad?
Boo!
I like egg salad.
Delicious.
I figured most people don't like egg salad.
like
I
it.
love egg salad.
No, I love it.
sandwiches.
The
They're
special
so good.
ingredient to egg salad is a splash of vinegar. It,
Yeah,
it kicks up
for sure.
everything. It makes it
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah.
Yes.
There are certain
Okay. Good.
egg
Good.
salads
Good.
that I hate,
Egg,
but
sal-
most
egg
I
salad
love.
that hasn't been sitting in the deli case for 14 days is fantastic.
Yeah.
True. Yes.
Deli egg salad is kind of right up there with gas station sushi. The answer is never, never.
Yeah.
Also, if you
I
ever see a
like
product called
homemade.
ham salad, don't go for it. They just run
Ham
all
salad?
of they run all of the chubs left over from a deli through a grinder,
Oh
And
and
god,
it's just not okay.
no.
It's
I do like
it's
a
a
good
meat
egg
salad
salad.
of every meat, and people like to use it as a sandwich spread. And I like to think they're just signing their own death
Blech.
over to whatever God amalgamated the various corpses of several steamed animals
Oh.
into a single paste product.
There you go.
That
That's
sounds
where they're going when they
horrid.
die.
Never
I
No,
crave
thank you.
egg salad.
I'm gonna make one tomorrow. I'm gonna make one tomorrow.
Egg salad is good. Tuna salad is
I
good.
hate making
Chicken
it because I
salad
hate
is
waiting
good.
for the eggs to boil. So
Yeah. I just, you know what I actually do? This is my little cheat. I just
What?
pan fry them and I just let the yolk go to shit, and then I just toss them all up.
Shit.
I just chop it
Nice
all
look
up.
out of it.
You don't have to
Uh,
hard boil an egg to get the
Tara.
same thing.
Tara, you don't replace the mustard. You have to have the mustard.
Oh, you gotta have the mustard.
You
What
have
you
the
can
mustard
do,
with a
though-
splash of vinegar.
Yeah, what
It's
you
literally
can
just
do,
like
Tara, is
you
you
go
can
like
change
this.
up the mustard to be like a Dijon or something less acidic.
Yeah, you go more. You go sweeter mustard.
and do a sweeter mustard, and then get the because yellow mustard gets you that vinegary twang, right?
Also, a little pickle juice is good too. If you get like a sweet gherkin, you just take like a couple tablespoons of that, add that to your mixture. That's also very tasty because it's got a little vinegar in it too, but it's a little sweeter.
And
Try
then
that. Do you have any
egg
pickles?
salad sandwiches with
Juice.
lettuce on top
Yeah, whatever
for the
pickles juice you
crunchiness.
Mm.
So good. Yeah.
Good.
Or-
Oh, guys,
or
I'm
thinly
so
sliced
making an egg
Egg
salad.
sandwich now.
I'm
Thinly
making an
sliced
egg
cucumber
salad
mustard,
sandwich
too.
tomorrow.
Screw my banh mi. I'm gonna throw it up and eat egg salad.
Throw it up.
So I'll go. I'm gonna eat tons of eggs before I go to bed now. That's gonna be bad.
Yeah. Yum.
Alrighty, so we've got about half an hour left of the show, so let's wrap it up.
I'm
So yeah,
hungry.
you're
Hurry.
at the wall. The wall is not being lifted. There's a strange smell of eggs from somewhere in the castle.
Dijon.
Eggs.
Then you realize that it's,
It's
actually
probably
Seth.
that elf man.
Yeah.
No.
Throat wind.
I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
we gotta
yeah.
find that elf. Yeah.
Okay,
Um,
all right.
If we
Everyone,
start beating up this wall, he'll definitely know we're here. But I'm sure
Find a
all the
way out.
fighting- the
Yeah, I'm
fighting
gonna
will
hand
probably
over
be-
my trusty hand axe to Seth and be like, go full hatch on this thing. I don't know.
There won't be.
Back
I wanna
up.
There
go
won't
in-
be
I'm gonna
much
go
of
in
a
this
blade
room.
left on it by the time it's hacked through a wall. Or
Oh,
a
is it
big
all
stone
all
thing, but
stone?
hey, you
Okay,
know
I
what?
thought there was like
It's not just a wall. That's
Oh,
what
okay.
it's like.
it's like a trap wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in this room over here to the left, just to start investigating, see if I can find an exit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it to the initial room. I'll go in and try to find I'll search
Yeah.
around. Maybe
However
there's like a
you
lever
The
or something.
windows.
Because you're right. I heard a click when I entered. Right. I mean that was
when
what's
you. Yeah, basically the weight of the ground in front of the door kind of went click down like it.
okay.
like a
So
trap.
I will try to find. I'll search for a release.
Okay.
Could always use a window.
It's 20.
There's always my way out.
Yeah, I mean there are windows. However, it is a pretty long way down, and there's kind of you'd have to smash open the
I
windows to
have
go down.
rope.
But you could.
I
It's doable.
We have rope.
It is doable. Okay. So yeah, you're both like searching to see if you can find levers or mechanisms and stuff like that.
Or just a door or any sort of. I mean, I
Exactly.
think
Both of you give me a
something.
perception skill roll, please.
Okay.
Technically
Can I
that would
smell
be
my way out.
no, but no, this would be sight. So no, you don't
Right.
get advantage on this.
Oh crap.
Perception, you said.
Just
in
the
there
two
too.
that are searching the room.
Yeah, cool.
I went
figured
with with Dad.
I'm going with
Okay.
uncle.
If I can't smell it, I don't see it.
There's nothing else to do but look for an exit, so I assume we're all doing it, right?
Except for Gemma,
Who's peering out the window longingly at them.
Oh,
man,
You
you're
get
Check the
expertise.
window to see if it's
you
a
get
long
expertise
drop.
in something, you roll a 4, you know?
It's a long enough drop that there's no way of making that without getting hurt. Put it that way.
Yeah.
It may not kill you, but you will feel it.
What the fuck?
Where are you searching?
Excuse
the
me.
window?
I was just in this hallway.
You
hell
find a
would
way
I
out,
know?
Sim. You find a way out, Gemma. The window
Yeah,
opens
wait.
and you can leap straight out.
Come over here, you fool.
So are you searching the hallway? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I was
Okay.
looking.
So, Gemma, you figure out that there's actually a pressure trap here on the floor. There is
Okay.
also one here on this end. So whichever way you'd have gone would have triggered it. Particularly unpleasant and devilish. Both rooms you search and search and search to no avail, finding no form of lever or mechanism. However, in this room, out of Douglas and Tavius, who rolled the highest?
I did.
Not me, for
Okay.
sure.
Octavius,
Yes.
as you're kind of wandering around the edge of the room, searching it, checking for stuff, and scrambling over this rotten bread, you kick something, and you hear a clink, 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 and a glass bottle rolls from underneath the busted canopy of the bed and rolls out to the side like a small glass vial.
Okay, I pick it up.
Okay. As you bend down to pick it up, you notice that it actually spilled out of a box that had 3 more of them in it.
Oh, okay. Well, then I take
So the
a
box is
closer
kind of
look
on
at
its
this.
side. 3 of them are still kind of laying, top first facing you, but one kind of got knocked loose and rolled. So,
Gotcha.
so you pick them up. 4 small, strangely colored vials.
Okay. I will put those in my pocket to show my sister later.
Okay.
Um,
But that is all any of you discover, unfortunately.
Okay. I guess we'll reconvene then to share with
Yeah.
the group.
Yep.
No way out over here.
Same. Nothing.
I
What are we-
did make quite an amazing discovery, however.
Okay, so what do you got there, son? A
Me.
key?
I
Better.
Diet Cokes.
Better. possibly better than a key.
Oh, well, yeah. Show us a way out.
Boss's
Obviously,
head.
that could be the best thing.
My pleasure. Behold. And I'll produce the 3 vials from my
Okay.
pocket.
Yep, he whips out 4 small vials.
Is this
Is it just some
potions
Juice? Some juice?
to make us invisible to go through walls?
I see, that's the thing where I did say,
Invisibility doesn't work that way. Oh, Jimmy, you
did-
know that.
I did say possibly better than a key. This could be, what if it's wall away or something?
Wall away.
I'm just saying, what if it is?
Love it.
Why would there be 4 of them?
Gone.
Well,
All
because
4 walls?
there's 4 walls in a room, dummy.
No, that's
Anyways,
really,
I
okay.
was saying,
I was saying that's really smart, and I was about to say that.
Well, Douglas.
It's
Duh.
a tone. Let's just
Wait, Dougie.
rein it
the-
in here.
The classic adventure party consists of 4 people. We're just in an eye. We're just 5. You know.
There were also 4 knights in that room too.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. There
Just
were
pointing
4
that
knights
out.
in that room.
They were
It may have
Estes
been a
blocks.
pure
Yeah.
coincidence. Just saying.
Okay,
Oh, it's
but what
clearly
if this is-
designed for an adventuring party of 4 people.
What if it's poison to kill 4 people?
You ever go on a vacation with 5 members in your
why they're
family?
dead
Everything's
now.
not designed for you.
Even the Griswold's family vacation, there were 4 of them. Well, until they
Yeah.
picked
An-
up Grandma.
an
then there was
ideal
5.
number. Okay.
Yeah, a
just
tank,
before
a healer, and 2 DPS. Sorry.
Before we make any rash decisions with these little potions, we should find out what they are. We can't just trust that they're wall away.
Splash,
If only
splash,
someone
splash.
could just
Didn't do
identify
anything, oh well.
magically what was in these.
But
Yes,
even
which
if there's
is-
something that helps us, there's only enough for 4 of us.
Okay, but how do we move this wall?
what if they are
I
potions
did
of...
better than my brother. I found 3 exits. It's just these windows right behind us.
Okay.
What
well,
floor?
sweetie,
Remind me, what floor are we on again?
sweetie, windows are always an exit.
The second on a hill, so basically 3.
Unless you have bones, and then they're not really an exit.
We have rope, you know. It's not that
We do
hard.
have rope.
We do have rope. And if we
Anyways.
have 2 windows, we can tie it around both windows. That's the whole structure of the wall. It'll probably even hold stuff.
Brother, sister, are you able to figure
we
out
did.
what?
Wall literally just vanished.
What?
It
Ah.
like just disappeared.
I have a better idea.
Told
the wall
you.
is allergic to waffling. Keep waffling.
What did I tell you?
Waffling.
What did I
We
tell
didn't
you?
Drink the vials. It's
You also
bad.
hear
Nothing to
click
do
click
with it.
from both sides of the chamber.
Oh, let's go first.
Okay, everyone, maybe we just go away from this area where all the ghosts are kept. Children, please.
Yeah. Good idea. I'm gonna start pushing Douglas down the corridor.
So
I'm going.
I'm
I'm
over there
going.
watching Trip with his foot like, I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
No, let's all just get back to normal.
And if I ever need a break from you guys, I know where to go.
Are any of my sweet baby children able to discover or use their magic to figure out what these vials could be?
I was trying to say that, but literally nobody was listening to me. So
Oh,
No,
well, it was
I
my
can't.
idea. All
I was
along.
also trying to say
So-
that out loud, implying this one, and I'm pointing at Gemma. But
Let
you know,
me
I could
see
always just
them.
convince somebody at a bar to drink it.
I'll drink it.
No, we're not going
No.
to drink anything that we found in a temple that's made to kill us.
Right.
Let's
Let me
take a
see
look.
them. It's
I
take me like
Mountain Dew.
Sprite.
need at
God
least a
damn it.
minute, you know, to take a look at this.
Oh my god, it's diet Sprite. It's horrible.
Oh, that's ew. Okay, give Gemma some time and some space. Take a look at these.
Okay.
I don't know if this applies to that thing, but I do try to cast it. Identify.
Identify. Okay. Yeah, you choose one object that
It's a
you must
ritual.
touch through the casting of the spell. If it is magical item or some other magical imbued, you learn its properties and how to use them. Okay. One bottle. They all look the same, so you want to just pick one at random?
Pick one at random.
Okay. You begin to concentrate to discern that it is indeed containing some strange, syrupy liquid inside. It almost looks like liquefied iron. Like, ooh, at first glance, doesn't look like something you should drink, and it smells very kind of irony and metallic as well. But as you continue to study, you discern what it is. It is a magical potion that when you drink it for 1 minute, you have resistance to all damage types. Not immunity, but resistance. It is a potion of invulnerability.
Ooh.
Are all
So,
four filled or just the 3 of them?
You can only, a casting only tells you on one object. As there are 4 potions, each one is an object. So at least the one that you have in your left hand is a potion of invulnerability.
So without casting it, looking at another one, does it look like the same liquid?
It does. The liquids all look identical.
Okay, I see. Then I go, I have here 4 potions of invulnerability. Who should have these?
I believe I should have all 4 of them.
Probably the
No.
most
Okay,
vulnerable.
well-
I'm rather thirsty.
Obviously, all of you, except for me, should have them. It's a no-brainer. I am in the back. All of you need
Except
them
for
the
this
most.
last time, you were also in the front because the front was the back and the back was the front.
It's fine. You got very hurt. Sure.
I mean, that was from before. And
I think,
Seth
honest,
patched me up.
I think I should have 2, Octavius 1 and Trip 1.
I disagree.
Why do you get 2?
Well,
Bigger.
you're a little tiny man. You're hard to hit anyway. Trip gets beat up more than he probably should.
Yeah, probably more than I should.
Gemma and Douglas, you should be in the back line for everything.
It doesn't always work that way, Seth. You know that. And
So-
also, we use the word slight in our house. We don't use tiny.
I use tiny.
Remember?
T
No,
word.
we've talked about this. It's out of
I don't-
respect. We use the word slight.
Octavius, really does it bother you when he calls you tiny? It's extremely handy to your size. It does.
bothers
It does.
him.
I'm
Look
so
at
sorry.
him.
We use the
He
word
looks at it.
slight in
He's-
our home.
He's
We
a
do not use the word tiny.
he's
Do
a
you
tiny.
hear me, Seth?
He's a tiny child compared to me.
The only thing
Actually, is a little tiny child.
the only thing tiny is your mindset when you say that.
Agreed. Yes.
Yeah, Seth, get big.
We have agreed that the word slight is the appropriate word.
He never agreed to this.
Seth?
Doug, what are you talking about?
Seth?
I
Seth
never
wasn't
agreed.
there for that.
What is you? What is the?
We
what?
had
what?
a family meeting. I talked to you later that evening
Oh,
when
I
you
was-
and I had
I
beers.
was pissed drunk. I'm sorry. I totally missed
And
it.
I
I'm gonna
told
start
you
passing out a potion
that it
to
was
everyone.
important to our family that we start using
Who
the
are you
word
giving
slight
them to,
instead of
Gemma?
tiny.
Everyone
Thank you,
except
Gemma.
Doug.
Wait, what are you doing?
Everyone but
Each-
Doug gets one.
Each of you should have
Okay,
one.
so
That's fine. Yes,
as
that's
you're
what I
having the
want.
discussion, Gemma is like, here.
Perfect.
So it would appear you get one.
Yeah.
Unless you want to take one from one of
No,
your
no,
children.
I'm not.
Your nieces.
Give me
Okay. Are we
I'm just.
clear?
I'm gonna
Seth,
look
are we
at Doug.
clear?
Like,
Okay, yeah, so each of you can put down Potion of Invulnerability. And as I
Alright.
said, 1 minute, you get damage resistance to all forms of damage.
I'm gonna let you take your note, but I'm not done yelling at you.
all right, I took my notes. Christy.
So let's just be clear on this, Seth. Whether you remember it or not, I implore you to respect my family's wishes that we use the word slight. Okay?
I always thought that Octavius thought he was being babied by that. I don't know if he's changed his mind. I don't know.
Octavius
What?
and I have discussed, and he feels more inclined towards the word slight than tiny. It feels he doesn't like
Belittling.
He doesn't like being belittled or littled.
Belittling.
He doesn't like being littled or belittled.
Littled or belittled.
Yes, so we use the word slight, right? Isn't that right, son? It's okay. You can. This is a safe space.
That is correct.
Yes. So if you could just respect.
Yes, or I will
The
make you.
usage?
I will make you respect my wishes.
Okay, we don't. Octavius. no.
Honestly, I'm
okay,
for
don't
it.
do the little
I'm for
beady eyes
it.
back and
Do
forth.
it. Do the conniving. Yes.
Okay. No beady eyes.
Yes.
No conniving beady eyes back and forth. It's
You're beyond
easy,
his control.
Easy. The shifting
Go.
is too shifty.
Be brave.
Oh, see,
Father,
Seth, this is what I'm
Father.
talking about.
I feel myself becoming squirrely.
No, don't squirrel. Please don't squirrel. We've
He
talked
won't be
about
able to
this.
stop himself if he's squirrel.
You can't go full squirrel. All right, listen, Seth, I need you to just dial it back a bit before my son squirrels out on you. I don't have control of him.
Gonna come at you like a spider monkey.
I'm just staring at Douglas, like kind of incredulously,
Mm-hmm.
not even acknowledging that Octavius is getting squirrely next to me.
That's all fair. That's a fair reaction, but I'm gonna need you to use the word slight. If you could
so I'm
just
gonna
say
say-
the
There's
word.
an elf in
I-
the house. Don't forget.
This is
There is an elf in the house too, Seth. So we have to be mindful of the
So,
language. we
Am I allowed to talk
That's not what I
ever
meant.
in this?
No.
That's
I'm not
also
allowed to
yeah,
say
that's,
anything.
that's
I thought that's
insensitive
what
to
you-
elves, Dad. You think all of them are purely ill-constitutioned? Like, not.
No, it's
Not
not,
all
an
elves,
ill
Dad.
constitution. We just
Not all
have to be
elves.
respectful of the terms everyone wants to be using,
I-
and be
Oh,
mindful
no.
of that. And Seth, if
We're-
you
There
could
is
just,
that pointy.
Christy,
pucker,
we're
by the
going
way.
here, aren't we? We're going here.
we're going here.
We're
We're
going
doing
here.
it.
We're
Wokewood
going.
family.
We're going Wokewood family.
It's hard to have a halfling in your household, and we have to make sure that.
Why
we
is
are-
it hard to have a halfling in your household, huh,
That's a
Dad?
Because
That's
we
a-
have people
that's a
like
drinking
Seth
song.
who don't respect
It's hard to have a halfling in,
in
the
your household. Ta-da, ta-da. Okay. Anyway,
It's
I'm getting
And they're
distracted
singing
by
in
Every
French
time you
accent.
turn, you
It's
tuck
hard
and
to have a
roll.
halfling in your household.
Seth, please. I'm begging you.
Trip's like,
Barely
I've had
saying
enough of
anything.
this. And Trip has wandered down
I'm
the stairs.
singing the song that everyone knows, the song. It's hard to have a halfling
Alright.
in your household as I march off
There's-
because I'm done with this shit.
There's some assumptions that are made, and I'm asking you to just be mindful.
Brother, can I just say one thing to you?
If you have
Without
a
you-
halfling in your household,
Trip, shut up!
you ought to tie the fucker to a pole.
Oh, exactly. See, what I'm talking about. I'm trying
Can
to
I
get
say-
away from this kind
Brother.
of dialogue. Yes.
Can I say something?
Hang on, Trip, I'm going to move you.
We
So
are
I need
in.
to cover Octavius's ears. Oh, never
not-
mind. I will anyway. I cover them. Go ahead. Talk.
You're on the map below now, Trip.
He can't hear
Your-
anything. Go ahead.
Your priorities
Yes.
are fucked. And I'm just gonna say it like that.
My children.
We are in a land of death and decay and danger. And you are getting all up in arms over things that no longer matter to our life and survival. You let them go into danger first, in many ways, but then treat them like little babies in others. This
I'm
is
down here going into danger first, by the way.
Trip, go die or something. Shut up.
Righto.
Jesus.
Sethric.
We need
Sethric?
to we need to rethink
But yeah,
how
that
we
leads, Trip, that leads you back into the spider
Jesus,
room.
Trip,
I just
you're
wanted to
killing
make
me.
sure there was still nothing there because
You-
it seems to me the place you'd find somebody knocking something over. Anyway,
I understand where you're coming from.
Look,
I understand we're in a dangerous zone.
we let
But
him
my-
fight things in the front lines, and you're
My
worried about
children's-
me using a word to hurt his
Nope.
feelings?
My
That's
children's
ridiculous.
Feelings, my children's feelings, and the respect I have for them is always the
I-
top priority. Always.
I respect the
Seth.
fact that he's the most capable of us in this place.
Of course he is. So he deserves the respect of being used.
It's not an
of the
insult to call someone
correct
tiny
term being used.
when they're
It-
tiny.
he
I'm a big
does
fat
not-
man. He's a tiny
Mikey.
little man.
I'm
It's-
literally
White doesn't
moving
even make
him
sense.
out of the way by his ears. I'm like, he is a tiny man who is very capable, and he deserves the respect, and you will
I'm
give it to
giving-
him.
I'm
gonna
giving him
start
the
chest
respect.
bumping you.
I'm respecting his
In your face.
ability.
Listen to me.
I'm going through here.
You are going to
Okay.
respect my son.
So
he has
for
I
Trip,
do.
he has killed more things in this world, in
and
this
Trip alone.
horrible world, than you have.
Hey,
And you will
I
give
stopped
him-
him. I stopped him from getting thrown off that thing by that armor that came to life.
Right, and he
I
has,
stopped that.
and he has taken
And I didn't
down
get thanks for
things
that at all. Then all of a
twice
sudden
your
you guys are...
size. 3 times your size. He has taken them down.
Yes,
4
that
times.
is by definition tiny.
Yes, it is slow.
That is what
And
a
you will
tiny
give
person
him
is.
The respect he demands for how
Sweetheart,
hard
and
he
it's
works
not.
to
I'm
keep
just
our
shouting in
family.
Elven.
Yelling
Anybody
into you.
here?
Okay. So Seth, Trip, you open this room. First of all, you notice there's a hole in the ceiling. There's a lot of water and some broken wood.
Yeah.
So you know
yeah.
obviously what's above it. But in the room, there's a 20-foot-long table with sculpted dragons for legs standing in the center of this hallway. The chairs
Cool-ass
around
table.
the surrounded table have backs carved to resemble folded dragon wings.
Cool
And
ass
several
chairs.
of the chairs have been overturned or smashed to pieces. Suspended above the tables are crystal chandeliers that glow with a soft, almost magical white light. Standing in the window alcove are 2 full-size statues depicting knights with dragon-winged helmets and shields. Rainwater is trickling down from the walls, where the gaping opening is where the floor above gave way. 5 sets of wooden doors lead to this hall. The door in the northeast corner hangs open, which would be this one up here. Let's see, and a pair of leading glass doors, their panes cracked and broken, stands open between panels of stainless glass set in the east wall. 3 panels depict silver dragons in flight. Beyond the glass doors lie a dark, misty room that appears to possibly be some kind of chapel.
Oh, I
That
know
was
better
the room
than
that you
to,
saw down in the balcony that had all the fog drifting in through the broken windows and the possible 3 figures that were kneeling down.
Ooh, I don't want to deal with that.
Meanwhile,
Not
our
too much.
argument is
Okay.
echoing
Yeah,
everywhere.
no,
So
I know
that-
too much about statues. Yeah.
So you may, now I've read the description, the rest of the Mildwood family, please feel free to continue to argue.
Okay, rebel. I will not back down from this. You will refer to my son as slight, not tiny, or we have a problem.
I've never used slight in my entire life.
And
That's
now's
not
the
a
time
word
to
that
start.
Can I say small?
No. You can say slight, or you
Logically
can deal
challenged.
with me.
So I can't use slight. I can't use small. Wait, I can use slight, but
Yes.
not
There you go.
tiny, small,
Correct?
little.
Yes.
All these words offend your little delicate ears. I'm going to look finally at Octavius.
They're still covered, so he doesn't hear any of that, thankfully.
I think a little bit of this is getting through. I imagine.
And you
so.
know, in my mind,
It's all
none of it's
getting
getting
through.
through. None of it's getting through. That's not how it works. You will refer to him as slight. Or we have a problem, Seth.
I can't believe that this is where you're drawing the line.
I will protect my children from anything, whether it's this house or you.
But you don't. You let him go ahead of you.
I don't. I trust him because I know he's capable and
So
he deserves
trust him. Trust him to grow up a little bit. He needs to, anyway.
He can choose when you can call him tiny. You don't get to decide.
Wow. Bro. You don't discipline your kids ever. But this
They
is
don't
where
need-
you...
Sure, give me a perception checks.
They don't need to be disciplined.
Trip.
They need my trust, and they have it.
Okay.
Give them your respect.
I
They
just...
deserve it.
Or I will take it by force.
Shh, you don't hear anything, sweetheart.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Okay.
Respect. They
I-
deserve it.
I absolutely love how you discipline me
Okay, so
your
Jared's upstairs,
older
kind of
brother.
listening.
over your own kids.
I'm not disciplining you.
You.
Alright,
This is
these stairs
absolutely a discipline.
Discipline would be punishing you.
Oh,
I'm not
well, you're
punishing you.
threatening. If I continue to disrespect, I'm gonna get punished.
I am threatening.
Okay, you clamber up on the
Can't hear
table.
this.
Sorry, right.
Okay.
Just saying, brother.
I will defend my
You're
children.
looking at this backwards.
I love you dearly, brother.
No, not as much as you do your kids.
That's my
that's
job.
Obvious.
It is my job to protect them in all facets. This is
Right.
one of them.
Okay.
All right.
Even from people I love.
From where you are, Trip, you can now see for sure there are, in fact, 3 armor-clad figures kneeling here in front of the altar. Their backs to you. They're kind of hunched over, their swords kind of in front of them, and they're like, their heads are down on their swords, like they're praying. However, these 3 knights, while somewhat dusty, are very corporeal. They are not like the spectral warriors that you battled upstairs in the hallway. They look very different. Thus far, they don't seem to have done anything.
Oh, it's not very sneaky, but I'm trying to get out of there.
Okay. You haven't entered the room, and they don't seem to be preoccupied with what's going on behind them. If anything, they seem deep in prayer.
Well, bless their souls. I'm going back over the table the way I came because that didn't get me killed.
It was safe. There were no traps on the table.
I'm going to round this chair gingerly and then back out the door I came in through.
Okay, all right.
They're still going. Does it calm down at this point?
I don't know. It's up to them.
So this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna push by you, Douglas, not angrily or like with force, and I'm just gonna say, "I love you, guy. I love you too, and I love your damn kids, and I will die for them. But you guys haven't given me much respect either." And then I'm just gonna like walk towards this door like it's the last thing I'm trying to get the last word, but obviously that's impossible in this situation. And I'm gonna open this door, hoping that you don't say anything more, and that I can kind of get a room in peace, you know. But obviously that's up to you.
Okay.
So yeah, I entered this room.
Alrighty. So you open the doorway. The contents of this room are draped in cobwebs. Between curtained windows stands a black, marbled hearth with a sculpted mantelpiece above which hangs a framed portrait of a handsome, well-dressed man with a wry smile and a thick mane of thistledown hair. Opposite the fireplace is a large bed with a rotting mattress and a wooden post carved to resemble dragons. Across from the double door stands a tall wardrobe, its doors hanging open, revealing a dark and empty cavity. The only other piece of furniture is an overstuffed leather chair that faces the hearth. Probably was a important bedroom at some point.
Yeah. I go in here under the pretense that I'm going to look for the person we heard.
Okay.
But really, I'm just going in here to escape the argument, and I'm going to close the door behind me. Kind of like lean against it, and go.
Take a breath.
Tiny motherfucker, tiny. And I'm like, my fists are clenched, like I'm going to punch something, but I'm not.
Right.
And I'm just muttering tiny to myself.
Okay.
For a few minutes.
Trip is downstairs, wandering in the foyer. Let me see here. Where are you at?
I'm just looking up at the balcony, just like
listening to the.
Are you well and done? There's 3 corporeal knights. I didn't engage. You'd be proud of me.
I'm gonna take Octavius's head because he's still in between my ears, and I'm just gonna kiss his little head and be like, "You're a very brave son. Now go slay some demons." And I'm gonna let him go. In the direction of where Trip went, I guess, because that's where
Trip went down. In fact, you can see Trip down here over the balcony.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm releasing Octavius to go.
Take your fingers off his head and.
Yes, like go, my sweet prince.
Okay. So also to bear in mind, Trip. The double doors are right here, and outside in the front was where that cart got dropped off.
Yeah.
But also bear in mind, you chose not
can't
to
really
come
see.
through these doors
Yeah,
because the
there's a
statue
dragon
was
looking at it.
unnaturally facing
Right.
the doors, not outwards.
I'm gonna try and peer through this window. It seems difficult
Okay.
because it's like on an angle.
1 second.
Not seeing anything really because the lit post is there.
Yes,
We'll
you
join
will
Trip.
see parked over here is the cart with the coffin. You can make out there's a coffin on the back because you saw it from an upper window. But from the level you're at, you can really only tell that it's a cart with some kind of container, but you know that that's what it was.
I feel like it's a prank or something. Some kind of ridiculous, elaborate prank.
What are you guys upstairs doing? I mean, I know Seth is taking 5.
I'm
I've
following.
gone to join Trip.
Okay, and you
Yeah, I'm
guys can
following
see
the
Trip
children
basically downstairs right here.
Wherever
I'm
that
gonna
is.
start
Yeah.
heading through this door.
Okay,
If
so
anyone's
you
interested
3
in
are going
joining
down
me.
to Trip?
Yeah.
I think so, right?
Okay, hold on
Yeah.
then, let
Yeah.
me move you. I'll grab you
Absolutely.
Following
guys.
between my little ones, or behind them, I guess.
Okay, there you go. And Trip is approaching these double doors here. I mean, you can hear your rest of your family kind of move away in the quietness. So you let me know when you're ready to come out.
I would pretty quickly because this place does scare me. I don't want it
Okay,
to
so
be
you're
alone.
going to quickly
Oh,
kind
big
of go
tough
down the
guy.
stairs to where they are.
I'm pragmatic, baby.
Okay, yeah, you probably come down at least to the balcony and peer over to see them.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Oh, good. I have a family. That's nice. I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. You open the door to this chamber. And we are going to be on the ground floor here. Okay. As you open those doors, this wood-paneled den has been ransacked, its furniture tossed about. A cold, dark hearth dominates the west wall between 2 narrow windows. Standing upright against the north wall is a sarcophagus made of black wood with a queen's effigy carved into the lid.
Oh, well, that's not it. I'm just
Anything
gonna-
interesting in there?
Sure. Let's not wake up anything interesting.
Okay.
Hello, handsome. I'm gonna walk by.
Well, I think we all know the most interesting thing in this place is the weird statue of me.
Yeah, absolutely, and I don't like it. This door, please.
I don't.
Okay.
We saw high.
Following
Good
behind
God,
them.
this could
We
be
saw high.
Resub high from Flanzig. Appreciate it, buddy. Okay.
Beth, I found your room. Seth, buddy.
All right. You open the door. 5 barrels lie in wooden bracers along the wall of this dark yet moldy storeroom. As you open the door, however, you hear a voice say, Intgali dun lupine, death incarninas. And then you hear like a wince of pain and a glint of like, or you hear like the clash of metal as it touches the floor with at the same time like somebody injured is trying to bolster themselves against whatever it is coming through the doorway.
I'll respond in kind. Silad, I'm a healer, by the way.
Are you talking to him in Elvish?
Yeah.
Okay. You see like a dark-skinned elvish kind of face peer out from me. He's on the ground. His left arm is kind of outstretched, supporting him, like his elbow is down, and he's clutching a sword. as he sticks his head out and kind of like grimaces at you aggressively. What he actually said was, in Elvish, basically, it was, "Okay, Wolf, let's see which one of us dies tonight."
Oh, I'm not it. I'm not a wolf. You've been dealing with a wolf?
Okay, he just kind of like asks you, again, speaking purely in Elvish. So if you don't speak Elvish, you can hear a weird language, which you would know by now is Elvish, because I'm sure you've heard your brother speak it before, but if you don't understand it, you at least know that they're conversing.
Usually
in
when he's
Elvish.
drunk, so the dialect might
Right.
be a little
Do you
weird.
know
Um,
Elvish for some reason?
Do you?
Yeah.
Maybe so you and him can talk privately. So yeah, you'll understand this. Okay, he asks you, he says, "Who are you?"
Trip Mildwood, I'm of the Mildwood family. This is, hi Gemma. We're here on a larger quest. You don't seem like an undead menace. Do you need help?
He kind of like instinctively kind of like looks down at himself, and he pulls himself into the open. You can see that his leg is like the clothing on his leg is all tattered, and he's got bite marks and there's claw marks and stuff all over him.
Oh my god.
He says, "I am Savid. I came in here to escape those that were hunting me. Wolves. A pack of wolves. I killed several, but are they still out there? How did you get in?"
We just came in through the one side tower that was crumbled. Somebody else stopped by then and left a, Did you come here with a corpse on a cart?
I came here several hours ago by myself. I came with no cart.
Someone might be taunting you then. Tell you what, no need to keep in pain. I'm gonna go ahead and cast a little healing on this guy.
Okay.
I don't see why you'd faking paranoia. I could heal him better if he's willing to let me touch him, but I don't think he is. So I'm just gonna be from here. Wow.
Okay. I mean, it's a significant enough to kind of like start to close up some of his wounds and stop the bleeding and stuff like that. He just looks at you and says, "My thanks. Is there anything I can do in return?"
Honestly, keep killing wolves. Those things are awful. Barovia.
Wolves are everywhere, but there are many kinds of wolves in Barovia.
Right. Some seem to be more sensitive.
Sort of seeing, it's almost like he sees you for the first time and he goes, You both speak Dusk Elvish, although your dialect is a little strange.
We come from a faraway land.
And why would you come to the House of the Dragon? What brings you to this accursed place?
Honestly,
personal
some
quest?
cards.
Yes.
A couple of cards drawn by an old lady.
The fortunes of the Toroka have brought you here. That is
Oh.
unfortunate for you.
Why?
This place has fallen from grace, and such grace it did in fact hold at one time. You see, Argenvost was a silver dragon, had a fondness to assume the form of handsome men. In disguise, he had this huge halt build. The noble dragon led a group of knights called the Order of the Silver Dragon. They would give shelter to the refugees who came to the valley to escape Strahd's army. Strahd soldiers slew the dragon, destroying the Order, and sacked the mansion. Now, Vistani and Dusk Elves are light. Such few of us that still exist. Avoid this mansion. We believe the dragon's ghost still haunts it.
Yeah, we've seen that one.
Yeah, definitely
it's still
saw
around.
that.
Harmless, I think.
It is a
Oh, so-
terrible place.
Dust.
The dead still walk the halls. You would do well to leave. Leave quickly. If the wolves are gone, this is something I intend to do as soon as I am able, and I thank you for your aid. Do any of you perhaps have anything to drink? And with that, he kind of like taps one of the barrels with his sword and says, "The wine in these barrels turned to vinegar long, long ago, I feel sure. Although, at one point," and he points at the label, he says, "these would have been a splendid vintage of Champagne de l'Estampe, one of the greatest wines ever brewed in Barovia."
Ah, yes.
Mm.
Yeah, I have some water, and I'm gonna
He kind of limps towards you and leans up against this
Back.
barrel.
hand it to him and say, "Unfortunately, we have to come back here again. We have a new quest." And
He says
well,
he thanks
we
you
love
for it and initially starts to gulp it down greedily, but then like as an afterthought realizes, yeah, I probably shouldn't drink all of this, and then stops himself and gives it back to you. Wipe at his mouth.
Thank you.
My thanks. Could you perhaps do me one small kindness? Check out front to make sure the wolves are not still out there, lurking, waiting to get me. If they are
Oh,
gone,
okay.
then I will take my leave also. I wish to stay here no longer than I have to.
There's no trap on the front door, is there? We avoided it because, well, the statue facing inward seemed odd.
I did not come through the front doors myself.
We'll go the long way around.
Okay.
Go ahead and
Be back.
All right. He said, he lets you know he'll wait here. He seems very, very unwilling to like go out there until he knows that the wolves are gone.
well, we found him. He's wounded some, hiding from wolves. He's afraid there's still wolves out there. We didn't see wolves on the way in, but now there's something else out there, so... Anyways, he's just an elf fellow. Not many of those, but, you know, when you find them, they seem alright. He seems to know a lot about the history. Would probably make a strong ally to have, as we are not aware of this land at all, and frankly, I need to start my book now on everything we've learned, or it'll never get finished. So, maybe do some diligence out front, deal with that cart thing out there, whatever that is, and then let him know the situation, and we can have a more civilized conversation all together.
Works for me. Let's
Okay.
do that.
Which way out front do you plan on going?
The crushed way.
So basically back out through where you killed all the spiders and all that stuff?
It feels the
Yeah.
most secure at this point.
Okay, let me grab you all then. Are you all going, or is any of you staying in here with him?
Nope.
Okay,
Stay together.
then I'll put you
We're a
out.
family.
We'll all go.
Okay. You come wandering out front.
Yeah, that's just weird. Formation? I don't know.
Your cart is up here that you were looking at
It's
investigating.
about as broad as daylight we can get, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's daylight. It's still, because it's up in the mountains, it's still very kind of foggy and hard to see, but not, you can still see within, 10, 15 feet of yourself.
Vampire spawn don't fear the sun here.
Spawn don't fear the Reaper.
See any wolves?
No. At least none of them have rushed out to attack you yet.
Very curious about this coffin, though.
Okay.
Go over and take a peek.
Morbid curiosity.
All right.
It's morbid, yes.
You know, morbidity is a good thing.
Must see what's within. Octavius, help!
Right here.
All
Always wanted
right.
to open a coffin. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
the layers are funky.
Okay, well, first of all, as you climb up on the cart to get to the coffin, the coffin has a plaque, like a name plaque on it, indicating who the coffin belongs to,
Is it
or
common?
belonged to. Somehow,
Okay.
I just moved too far in my book. There we go.
It
Okay.
says Seth Mildwood.
That wouldn't surprise me, honestly.
Yeah, no, that's kind of funny.
You get a bust, I get a coffin.
Mhm.
Yeah. No. It clearly says Gemma Mildwood.
Oh,
Nuh-uh.
wait, really?
What?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
Excuse me? No.
Octavius, can you read what this says? Am I going crazy? You take a look.
Sure,
I
of
like
course.
back away from it, really. Like, oh my god.
Father, do you want to come over here and take a look at this? See if it says what it says on here.
I canonically cannot read, but I definitely know my
Oh.
daughter's name and how it's spelled.
What it looks like
Just
on
go
paper.
look and see if it changes or
just,
stays the same.
Why don't you just go come over? Hey, how about everybody just come over here and maybe take a look at this thing?
Hey, look.
This has to be a mistake. It can't.
Yeah. No, everybody can
made it
read the
way
same
too
name. It says Gemma Mildwood for all of you.
Man.
It doesn't, like,
This is,
change for anybody.
2 for 2 on the me looking like I'm gonna die in the future.
No, it's not. It's just
Or
somebody's kind of jumping the gun here.
very
I
Thinking,
think yes, someone is playing a prank on you.
yes, I think we're being pranked.
I think we should just burn it.
Let's look inside it. What if it's my?
Okay,
Okay,
fine.
wait
Yeah,
a
okay.
second.
Hey, whoa.
We don't
Wait,
think there's a
this is-
body in there.
This is
What-
like a
what
Schrodinger's
possible good-
Gemma or something.
No.
What possible good can come from opening that coffin?
I'm going
What
to
if
open
there
the
is a-
coffin. Are you
No,
kidding me?
let's not open the coffin. Let's just
I'm
burn
opening
it.
it.
Okay,
Open
Gemma
the
has a
coffin.
right to open her own coffin. I think that's fair.
Brother, you just had an argument with me about keeping your kids safe. We're gonna open a coffin
Yeah,
It's
but they
much
with your
also-
better to
daughter's
know
name
to
on it
understand
because
the
she
mystery.
wants to. This is
They also
ridiculous.
have
Don't open it.
their own right to their own
That is the stupidest
mortality.
thing. Be a father,
Yeah, being a father.
Douglas. Be a
Try to
father and
respect
say,
my-
just say no one time.
Yeah,
For love
yeah,
of God, just say no.
I got to respect my daughter's
Uncle,
wishes.
stop.
Gemma,
If
what?
your name was on this coffin,
I
you'd
would say
open
burn it. No, I would say burn it. I would go
It's-
from far away
it's-
and burn it.
It's squirrel time, and up I
I-
jump.
Oh,
I'm backing away. I'm backing away.
Oh,
I'm backing
he's
away.
squirrely. He's squirrely.
I'm backing the fuck
And
away.
I warned you. I warned you all.
Okay. So you like throw the lid off, right?
Yeah,
Well-
my sister, and the reason I did is because my sister wanted to do it, and I very much love my sister. So
Well, here's the deal. The coffin lid comes off remarkably easy because it's
Yeah.
basically a
Of
very
course it
simple, light wooden
So it was
coffin.
like-
But
Okay.
as the lid goes flying up in the air, suddenly there is a huge black whoosh. As something you'll find out about next week comes bursting out.
Shadow Gemma.
Damn it. Just give that a measure. Dagnabbit. Well, time for a beer. Glug, 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 glug. Oh, hello there. It's me, Christy, your D&D dad.
I'm here to do all the things that a good D&D dad should do, like mow the lawn, fix some shit, drink a beer, and of course, roll lots of 20s. And if you like all this, can you pan?
Sorry, Dad. Sorry. Yeah, you look good. Yeah.
You should check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Christastics. And if you like D&D content, check out my podcast, New Crits on the Block. Anyway, I love you, my children.
If you're seeing this, that means that I'm back to playing Mondays on How Reroll. My handle is Satchmo on all platforms, and if you follow me, then maybe I can...
We've been trying to reach you concerning your car's extended warranty.
Nothing! Hi, is this my local zoologist? Yes, I'll hold. Hi, local zoologist. Yes, my name is Jane Ivana, and I'm looking for a snake that has a stinger. Yes. I'll hold. You don't have any? Alright, well, if you could look into it, you can contact me on Twitter at Jane on Twitch, that's with a 0. Anytime. Yeah, or you could catch me on my Twitch streams. I stream like once a week on twitch.tv/JaneIvana. Alright, I'll hold. Okay, thank you. Goodbye, local zoologist.
Hey everyone, it's the Snuggler. This year, Jane asked us to go quick on our outros, so I promise I'll go as fast as possible. You're just gonna put all my information on text on the screen, aren't you? Son of a...
Hey, twitch.tv/Shagget here, and I'm trapped in Barovia. I'm hiding in a dingy basement with some art, the art dingy basement, nothing like what you usually see on my webcam when I do streams on How We Roll. And I'm not hiding from Strahd, believe it or not. He's a pushy Dracula knockoff. He doesn't scare me, I'm not afraid of him. I'm actually hiding from Gorebad, my dungeon master. He's out to kill me. I think finally surviving in 10 campaigns in Arconis throughout his stories, he's snapped because of it. And because of that, he's out to really kill me this time. Contact me at @neb_convos on Twitter, please. Your support will help keep me alive, keep me on the run, keep my hope alive. I really need to see what happens to Radovan, Emlyn, and Alekma, and all my other characters that I've played. I really need to see what happens to them. I'm very curious. Oh shit, I messed up. I really messed up. I think he heard me. He's coming. See ya!
Hi there, I'm Gorebad, and thank you for watching How We Roll. If you'd like to keep up with us when we're not live on Twitch, you can check out our other forms of social media. Follow us on Twitter, @HowWeRoll. You can also follow our Facebook page. You can find the website at www.howweroll.com, and you can also find us on YouTube at, you've guessed it, How We Roll, for an absolute ton of additional content. Also, you can follow the dmblog.com for some DM tips, world building guides, and all things D&D related. Cheers, guys. That was a long walk. Okay, they said Shagget was somewhere here, and the door to where he's hiding was a blue door. So we gotta find a blue door, blue door, blue door, blue door. You're mine now, Shagget.